Hello and welcome to another episode of Opinions of the Uninformed. Sort of, what do we call it, Teach? What do we
It's
call this?
Opinions Mystery Movie
There we
Theatre.
go. Thank you, because I couldn't remember. It's been so long. It's been so long.
Jeez.
It's been so long. I'd forgot we renamed it. Right. So, in light of all the Starship Troopers video game and all the rest of the thing, and the fact that ultimately it's a cult classic. Me and TJ decided that we'd watch Starship Troopers 1997 Starship Troopers film, not any of the four sequels that it's had. Do you know the last sequels in 2017, TJ?
I no, I didn't.
No, I didn't either. I had to read it today. I was like, really? They were still going with this at this
I
point?
mean, I'm imagining at this point it's a made-for-TV movie, right?
I can only imagine it was.
Yeah, it's got to have been surely.
Right, so just going back to what we were saying. So we are, of course, watching Starship Troopers. This came out in 1997. It was directed by Paul
Verhoeven.
Verhoeven.
Yeah, Paul
Yeah, I
Verhoeven.
was wondering whether I was going to say that right. Of course, it's about humans in a fascist, militaristic, futuristic wage war against giant alien bugs. Who doesn't like fucking killing alien bugs, right? I mean, so many video games have been based off the premise of it. Um, right, it stars Casper Van Dien, Denise Richards, and Dinah Meyer is the people who. Of course, it also includes people like what's his name
Neil
from
Patrick Harris, man.
yeah, Neil Patrick Harris. That was it. That was the name I was trying to think of. I was like, I know this guy. I love this guy. He's great. He's
And
amazing.
and obviously a couple of Highlander alum, doesn't it? It has
Yes.
was it Michael Ironside and the guy who plays the first baddie in the first
Yeah.
Highlander film. I can never remember his name.
Oh, can't remember
Um,
his name, dude.
oh,
Anyway, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm sure you'll all see it in the credits at the end. Writers was Edward Newmar and Robert A. Heinlein.
Clancy
Heinlein?
Brown. Clancy Brown is the guy's name.
Clancy Brown. Yes, Clancy Brown's quality. I love him as an actor. Right, just to before we start the film, I just we have a little bit of a catch up between the two of us. I today went to go and watch the Flash movie. It was
Silence.
crap.
Silence is
It,
deafening
it,
there.
it, it was crap, right? I'm not gonna lie about it. If you wanna come at me, then come at me in the fucking comments. I don't give a shit. Snyderverse was crap also. Um, right. TJ, what have you got up to today, dude? What have you got up to today?
Not disrespecting a man's legacy. That's what I'm not fucking doing. I tell you. No. I just it's my niece's birthday, so we just chilled out at family's today. Just not really doing much to be quite honest with you.
I wish
Um,
I'd done that and not watched 2.5 hours watching that fucking tripe that I watched today. Let me tell you that. Let me tell you that. Let me tell you this, kids, before you all come at me, right? I love fucking Flashpoint. Flashpoint is one of the best DC stories in the history of DC stories for myself, right? And today was a travesty. They cannot act. Let me tell you that. They should not be allowed to be Flash, in my opinion,
and
right?
they is
Also,
referring to
I'm referring to
E-
what their fucking face is before I make a Freudian slip.
Ezra Miller.
Ezra Miller. Ezra Miller, right? Now I know the director said, "Oh, there's no other Flash than Ezra." I'm going, "Well, there is. Like his name's Grant Gustin and he was fantastic." Um I will also say that like right, if you're doing CGI in fucking 2023, why does it look so fucking bollocks? Right? Fucking, I've never known anything. And you can tell me it's like, oh, it's meant to be part of his memory. What? The fucking first scene when he's in the real world? I don't fucking think so. It looks trash. Right? And you can come at me. I don't give a shit. Firefly fucking zero at fucking Twitch. Jump in the channel. Call me a cunt. I don't give a furly fuck. I'll tell you how wrong you are. Anyway, now that's
Someone's
off
had
my
their
fucking
Weetabix
chest.
today, ain't they?
Mate,
Jesus.
I'm fucking not in the mood after I watched that movie.
Who
It
put
was
50 pence in
fucking
this
bollocks.
wanker? Jesus Christ.
Fucking they did. Ezra Miller put 50 pence in this wanker after I paid to go and see his fucking shit movie.
Fucking
Their
hell.
shit movie, whatever you want, I don't care. Right, anyway, onto a good movie. Let's not let me bore you with like fucking the atrocity that was The Flash today. Right, Starship Troopers. Carry on, carry on. Oh,
Actually.
he's jumped in. He's jumped
No,
in.
no, no, no. We're talking about films, so I just quickly want to say, right? I also did watch a film recently. I watched a film midweek that I'd forgotten about, but I shouldn't forget about because I was expecting the response that Jay just gave you about The Flash is the response I was expecting to have from this film that I watched midweek. I watched Fast X, also known
Right.
as the 10th installment of absolute fucking
You mean
lunacy.
Fast X Part 1
Fast
of
X
3?
Part 1 of fucking probably 87 if Vin Diesel gets his way. Anyway, I have watched everything up to date. Number 9, I just sat there shaking my head like, what the fuck? We've got 2 people going into space in an old
Yeah.
fucking 80s beater. What the fuck is literally going on?
Covered with fucking duct tape, I might add you.
It's a joke, right? But I sit here humbled by one man. And that one man, if he doesn't ever play a role like this again in the future, it will be a travesty. Jason Momoa as the lunatic fringe sociopath Dante Reyes is amazing. It's him. He's a bit of a nutter anyway, right? We've all seen fucking Jason Momoa throwing axes, riding Harleys. He's a little bit of a lunatic. This role was made for him. Just the scene where he pulls up, they're in Brazil. There's a massive, like it's a street racer event, a load of people, very much the very first Fast and Furious film vibes.
Yeah, yeah.
Vin Diesel pulls up and everyone's like, oh,
You
it's
mean they race
Toretto.
cars in Fast and the Furious, TJ?
Hold
I
on,
won't believe you.
hold on, hold your beer. And then up pulls Jason Momoa in his nice purple caddy, pulls out in his pink silk trousers and shirt combo, scrunchy in his hair, like woman scrunchy in his hair, and he's just all flamboyant with the nails painted, and it's fucking hilarious because underneath it all, this like weird, crazy, like over the top exuberant thing is a dark human being. And there is one scene in particular where he has two dead people who he's having a conversation with, and when you watch that, you just realise this fucker's unhinged to another level. And he makes the film. The reports come out saying that like Vin Diesel was unhappy that he stole the scenes.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
didn't steal the scenes, he stole the whole fucking franchise, my friend. Like this guy, like it was, I can't tell you enough how enjoyable the film was solely because of that one man. Yes, there was all the fucking ridiculousness that you expect from a Fast and Furious film. The absolute like joke of them chasing a giant, you know, the bomb in Batman, in Dark Knight Returns that he has to fly over the water. Yeah. Imagine that, like that spherical bomb. Imagine they've got that bomb driving through Rome. And it rolls out the back of the back of a truck, and Vin Diesel's trying to use a car to play like pinball with it to make sure it doesn't go to direction where it's supposed to go. That's the kind of fucking, like, as it's right, and it doesn't kill a single fucking person. All these people just managed to get out of the way in time for him. Like, you know, you're just like, how is this even fucking possible? And how has this bomb not exploded yet? But anyway, as Vin Diesel's just like nudging it with his fucking charger, you're like, what is going on with this fucking bullshit? It's ridiculous. But anyway, so you get all that kind of crap, but then you just get the moments of pure brilliance that is Jason Momoa. And like, yeah, it just made the film.
I do want to see it. I do want to see it.
It's just, he is hilarious. He is, and you can, like I say, you can overlook the absurdity of the film just by the simple fact of his performance.
I'll be honest, with the Fast films, and we will have to do a series on them because we may have to just categorize how the level of lunacy that increases.
Yeah.
Because like you've got one which is like, oh man, this is not
it's
not a bad new
about
take.
street racing and trying to like arrest people who jack fucking lorries.
It's point blank. It not point blank, point break.
Yeah. Essentially, it's a modern day retelling of Point Break. Yeah. Great film.
Yeah, and 2, all right, I can accept on 2, you know, still about street racing, still okay. Tokyo Drift, still about street racing. And then 4 happened. And 4, they've become spies. In the most ludicrous of ways, like you're all criminals, and we all know you're criminals. We're not going to arrest you, though. What we're going to do is we're going to use you and your car driving abilities to stop another criminal. It's like, oh, come on, what are we doing here? Like, do we honestly believe this is the way police enforcement's fucking done? Come on.
I
Like,
mean,
this.
I'd be interested to see it. I'll be honest. It'd be
Yeah,
like,
well,
might get results. You never know.
might do, dude. They've run out of ideas from what I can understand. They've definitely run out of ideas. Also, what we should do, I think, TJ, just talking about it now that we're chatting.
Yeah.
We've obviously got Twisted Metal coming up, haven't we?
Yes, I'm very intrigued by this. We spoke about it on the most recent pod, didn't we? Because we went over
We did.
Summer Games Fest with our co-host Rich, and that had a little spot, a little 2-minute segment on the on that show, and so we did discuss it in the pod. Check that out if you want to go and listen to us talk about Summer Games Fest 2023.
It was very. I mean, it was a good pod anyway, but like essentially. I think we all sort of decided that we needed something after The Last of Us.
Yeah.
And Twisted Metal is going to sort of fill that gap. Now, we don't care whether it's good or bad. We sort of made a simple pack that will, look, let's just watch it.
Yeah.
And then we'll either rip it apart or we'll sit there being impressed by it.
Well, I think...
And
go on.
Sorry, carry on.
No, you finish.
I was going to say that maybe we should do Fast and the Furious or something like that next week, just to get a car vibe going, shall we say? I mean, because I know that we're not going to get rich next week, are we?
I don't think so. I think so. Yeah. But going on to the Twisted Metal thing, I think the thing that's most intriguing about it is the fact that, and we've spoken about this in length, and it was on the other pod, that The Last of Us, the thing that, like, The Last of Us is, we came away from it saying it's like the perfect game, essentially, to adapt. Yes. It's like the perfect format for an adaptation. Whereas Twisted Metal seems
it's about as far away as you can get
to make an adaptation. We did draw on the point that obviously there is a cult film that is very Twisted Metal-esque in Death Race,
and Mad Max,
Mad Max as well. Kind of, but you kind of feel that it doesn't, like, how they're going to make this adaptation is going to be very intriguing, and to come off the back of The Last of Us, and we spoke, didn't we, in the last pod about The Last of Us, we said about it opens the floodgates to where they can go, and we mentioned things like BioShock, God of War, these heavily story-driven games that could make a really good series. A film is too short to tell these stories, but a series, they're ideal for adapting into a series. And then the very next one we get after The Last of Us is Twisted Metal, which just doesn't really like follow at all.
It's just not the way that you think it would go.
It's going to be really interesting, and I'm here for it 100%.
Like, I'm not denying that Twisted Metal has got some story, but it's predominantly that game is about
carnage. 8
cars trying to kill each other on a battlefield that is either a suburban area or a rooftop. So it will be interesting. And I'm not saying that, kids, just because of the thong song.
What with Will Arnett, yeah?
Yeah, Will Arnett. Or
Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe, who it actually is, and not Will Arnett.
All right, whatever.
The larger, chunkier Will Arnett that has put on a load of pounds for a role. God bless him. God bless him.
All right.
Apparently, he did 20 years of wrestling as well to get prepared. Anyway, we will swiftly move on to our Starship Troopers film. Now, if you haven't watched this film, kids, I do suggest that you watch along because it is a cult classic. Now, it came out to not much fanfare at the box office. But since then, I think anyone who is as old as me and TJ will tell you that, 1997, like, we probably watched it, 1998? Yeah. I definitely didn't go to the cinema to see this. I know that for a fact.
Well, I'd have been 13, so I don't think they'd have let me in.
You were a big 13-year-old, though, dude.
I was. Yeah, I was trying to. I was thinking, hang on, have I got my ages right here? Yeah, 84 to 97. Yeah, that's 13.
Yeah, I'm the same age as you, so I'd have been 13 as well, and I definitely watched it after the fact.
I watched it at home. I loved it. I know. I watched it at home.
Yeah, probably illegally, like the rest of us. No, you bought the DVD, did you? Bless your
No,
cotton
no, no,
socks.
no, no, no. Probably what happened was one of my family members went down to the local video store and rented it because that was a thing when we were younger. Blockbuster
Oh
Video.
yes, oh yes, Blockbuster, a place where you used to just go down and you'd look
Waste.
around along all like the counters and go, what do I want to watch?
Mm.
This one looks all right. Do you remember that? I mean, that was a good. Honestly, it was a good time, kids. I know you wouldn't believe it now, and I know you'd tell me it's the same as scrolling through your Netflix or your Prime or your what's the other one? Disney libraries. But there was a time when you used to go into a store and you'd think, right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to find about 3 films. I'm going to rent them for about 3 days, and tonight we'll watch this, and then maybe we'll watch this tomorrow, and maybe the other one the next day, because you get like a 3 for 3 night deal or
Yeah,
something.
something like that.
And people used to do that. I mean, it used to be quite a busy thing, and then obviously the internet came along, and everyone was either fucking Captain Jack Sparrow in films, or, or they were, or just downloading them off Livewire, or what was the other
Yeah.
one? What was the other one that everyone used to
Sharazer
use?
was one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know because I never did it. I don't know what you're talking about, Jay. I have no idea. Like, I barely know how to use Google, my friend.
Yes. He lies. He lies to your face, kids. He lies to your face. Anyway, let's move on into the film. Because this is a great film. And I think any of you, if you can find it, either via Captain Jack Sparrow memes or
It is currently available for streaming on Disney Plus. If
can
you're
you
in the
imagine can you ever imagine Disney putting this kind of film on?
that obviously well, this is always the thing with Disney, isn't it? And we'll get to the film in just a second, but
Mm.
like if Disney had to do this to make themselves a viable, so they were obviously linked in with Stars, didn't they? And Stars
Yes.
have a lot of like other content. But if Disney had only just stuck to Disney content, they wouldn't have a streaming platform. They had
Not
to
really,
bite the
no.
bullet, and well, they would do in a sense of like they've got enough of their own content, but really to keep people engaged for that amount of time, just having Star Wars, Marvel, and the Disney universe, like, is that enough? They had to have alternate stuff. So it is surprising, but it's understandable why they've got this like
Yeah, I can
hard
totally see
graphic
that.
content on there.
It's because I mean, again, when you think Disney, you think Beauty and the Beast, Sleeping Beauty, Bambi. Did you hear that Bambi's getting a live action remake soon?
Do you know what it makes me feel like? And it makes me want to go back and find this video clip. Do you remember when The Rock did the
I
skit
knew
as
you were going to
Bambi?
say. Yeah, I do.
And they just had so they had Rock as Bambi, but The Rock had like I'm not talking like a real deer with the Rock voice. I'm talking about The Rock with fake ears and hooves, and he
It's
goes
hilarious.
and shoots loads of hunters that kill his mum, and you're like he's smoking a cigar, and it's like, and then Thumper's there as well, and you're like, what the actual shit? And I mean, I'm definitely here if Disney want to make that version of Bambi.
Oh, damn straight, damn straight. I watched that all day.
Although it would just end up being Blood and Honey Part 2. Let's be
really
honest, it's fucking terrible. But no, it was yeah. That's what it just reminded me. The minute I heard that they're making a remake, and obviously Dwayne Johnson is doing the Moana remake, I was like, well, what if they just pull him away from that and they actually make this Bambi film? That'd be epic.
Just smoking a cigar, going, "You killed my mother."
Yeah, as he gets his double barrel out and fucking starts blowing away these fucking hunters.
It'd be the best version of Bambi ever.
Oh, Bambi rated R.
Rated R for revenge.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna need to pull that up and watch that on stream on Monday.
You're gonna have to put it
That's
on. You have to put it on.
That's so good, so good.
Right. Anyway, we'll move on to the film. Obviously, it's filled with a lot of people that you may know, you may not know, but it's a fantastic film. Anyway, guys, I'll give you a countdown, and then we'll jump straight into the film.
Just quickly, are you? Am I still sharing the screen? Have I?
Yeah.
You got it.
I can see it.
Cool.
Okay, so
There will be a timer down at the bottom of the screen, obviously, if you want to follow along.
Watch along with us. But we're going to probably talk all over this film, kids, so because there's loads, there's so much to unpack, especially if you're a Nazi sympathizer. We'll get into that shortly.
Which we're not. Just want to point
we're
out.
not. Just let's clear this up. Let's clear that air right now. We're not Nazi sympathizers, but This film has a lot of similarities. A lot of similarities. Anyway, moving on. So 3, 2, 1. Let's see some Starship. So TJ, how much memory do you have of this movie?
I find with these kind of films, it will be more as we're watching the film. Like my mind will skip ahead to remember the things that are about to happen. So if you ask me before, tell me things that happen in there. I'll remember little bits, but it's more like,
Now you must
I know
remember
what's
this
coming
opening
next.
though. You must remember this opening, the news opening.
Oh, mate, this was one of the things that I found amazing about this film was all of this like live promo shit during the film.
Are you doing your part, TJ? I'm doing my part.
Oh, mate,
Legend.
bring out the child. Where's that child now?
The mobile probably infantry. 78. He's 409 now.
Yeah. And this bit here, they're like, would you like to know more?
Yeah, would you like to know more? Clindathu.
This. I mean, look at this CGI. This pisses all over Flash, I bet.
It really does, mate. Honestly, this looks real. So fucking some of that CGI that I saw today was fucking atrocious. It's crazy to think because this book was written
in the 50s,
in 1959. So that is what 13 years after the end of the World War II.
Yeah. Imagine being a fucking news reporter in a war zone like that,
mate.
Don't pay me
no
enough,
chance
mate. Don't pay me enough.
Me to get there. No, they go. You're gonna go to a planet where they're fighting giant bugs. I'm like, nope. Look at it, and that's all practical, kids. That's all practical. That dude did literally get picked up by a dude in a bug suit, ripping him apart. Like, honestly, and this is one of those films as well where it gives you a later scene in the film.
Yes. Yeah, because there's our title hero. There's
back.
Casper Van Dien.
That's
who plays Johnny, doesn't he? His main character, Johnny.
I don't know what else he's been in, though.
He was supposed to be when this came out. I remember like Casper Van Dien supposed to have been like quite like going to be quite a big deal.
Yeah, up and coming.
I'm sure, was it him that was in
Them Perfect Teeth?
Oh no, I was thinking of a different film. I thought he might have been in Shark Night for a minute, but I don't think it's him that's in Shark Night.
There you go. So 1 year earlier. Now Buenos Aires is where he's from,
which is obviously Argentina.
So Buenos Aires is also very linked in with the Nazis.
The Nazis. Well, that's where they reckon they all fled to, didn't they?
That's it.
Oh, there he is.
There he is, legend. Do you remember he lost an arm in another film, Total Recall?
Total Recall, yeah. Rico!
Rico. Got you at the party, Rico. Ripped his arms off.
No, hang on. Richter, not Rico.
Richter, that's his name.
Richter.
You're thinking about You're thinking of Rico in this.
Yeah, because his name's Johnny Rico, isn't it?
Yeah.
In this, yeah. And
Denise Richards.
Yeah. Yeah, because Michael Irons, it's like Rorschach or no, is it Rorschach? No, what's his name? Something like that in this, because he ends up leading the Roughnecks, doesn't he?
Yeah, Rorschach's
Roughnecks.
I'm sure it's like that. Yeah. I'm sure that's what it is. Now, the other thing about this film is, like, it's set in a world where military service is
conscription.
Yeah, you have to do it. If you want to be able to have children, you want to be able to have a life,
which makes
you have to do military.
Well, it makes a lot of sense from a film that was from a book that was written just not long after the war, because obviously military conscription was a big thing during the war, wasn't it? You know?
Yeah. And it's just crazy. I mean, look at those graphics. Now they'd make it 3D. There'd be boning.
I was going to say
Shrek in there or something. Shrek is love. Shrek is love, TJ. You ever see that?
Shrek is love.
Shrek is love is fucked up. Look it up afterwards, kids.
No, I
Look
don't.
it up
do I want to? Do I have to burn my hard drive after?
You don't want to. You don't want to. You don't want to. It is horrible. It's something that, when your friends show you something on your phone and you go, please never show me that
Why are you
again.
showing me that?
I don't need to see that ever. There
Unfortunately,
he is.
I now
Neil
can't
Patrick
ever
Harris.
I can't ever watch Denise Richards without thinking of very bad things.
Yeah. You mean not very bad things.
Oh, I keep
Oh, what's it called? Shit. What is that
Very bad
called?
things is the Cameron Diaz film, innit, and Christian Slater and that, where they go on the
Right.
stag do.
I'm gonna have to look it up. Dude.
Don't tell me, because it's got Matt Dillon in it, Kevin Bacon,
You ready? I know
Neve
the answer.
Campbell.
I know the answer.
Yeah, don't tell me. They're in the swimming pool.
He's thinking about where he paused it when he was a young boy.
All the time, mate. All the time.
She's got an incredible pair of personalities, let me tell you.
Oh shit. Here we go.
Thick.
100% for Mr. Neil Patrick Harris. Oh, maybe not.
Oh no, he's put it on big screen.
Yeah, big screen.
Because he's a mate. That's what mates do.
Yeah.
Come on, you got it. You got it yet?
It's there. It's on the tip of my fucking tongue. God's sake.
It's wild that you can't
Wild
work this out, mate.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, mate, I remember being a boy watching that, thinking like, am I gonna? I did. Oh my God, they're amazing. I've seen heaven. I've seen heaven, and it's Denise Richards' chest.
Yeah.
I tell you what, Dinah Mayer, who is our frizzy-haired Dizzy Flores.
Yeah, she plays Diz, doesn't she?
She's I was more into her mermaid hair when I was a young boy, if I'm honest. Love mermaid hair and girl, little curls. Fucking look at the glasses on that woman.
Well, she's blind, yeah?
Yeah, but like they are very Nazi style, aren't
Yeah.
they? Oh,
I mean, we've all dissected a frog in science class, right? But
oh,
never a giant cockroach.
oh God. She looks like she's a mad scientist.
Yeah, yeah. Hold this for me.
Mate. Like he's just looking at it like it's nothing. I'm like her. I'd just be queasy as fuck.
The arachnids.
Jesus. Oh. Are you much of a queasy person? Too?
No, not at all, dude. Not at all.
No, I'm super queasy. I can watch fake stuff all day, but like my missus will put something on where they're like, I don't know, taking the puppy out of a dog that can't get it out, and I'm just like, no, I don't want to see that. See, they also tried to get what do you call it? Psycho. What would you call it? Where he's like just trying to give him the answers through his mind. Psychosomatic? No.
No.
We're showing how thick we are.
So he's a telepath, isn't he?
Yeah, telepath. That's the word. Telepathic.
Telepathy. Yeah.
Yeah, telepathy.
Because I love how he's got a ferret called Cyrano, isn't he? Here we go. Back to see him now. This ferret's cool.
His ferret is
Go
cool.
bug.
I had ferrets when I was a kid. My
granddad had ferrets.
They smell terrible, but they're awesome. They are awesome.
Go bug mom. So there's little things I remember, like word for word, like that bit there, like
yeah.
Because I just think
Doogie Howser as well.
How cool would it be to be able to have the ability to send your pet to go and pester your mother?
Mate, I'd make Cash do so many things. It'd be unreal. Nothing crude, kids. Nothing crude. Just annoy Katie. That was Doogie Howser as well.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch Doogie Howser?
I never watched Doogie Howser, no.
No, I didn't watch Doogie Howser, but like he was just for those that don't know, being it's very, very old, Doogie Howser was a child MD.
Well, that's what the program was called, wasn't it? Doogie Howser MD.
Yeah. So he was like, what, 14, 13-year-old?
Yeah.
Child prodigy, could like work out things.
It was
I think
pretty
they've made
much
something
like
similar.
young Sheldon before young Sheldon.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly
Arrogant
what it was.
little twat who knows more than the adults.
And now they show this scene, sponsored by Adidas, clearly. Just simply to show you like that Rico, or Johnny Rico, has got a lot of athletic premise, so he's going to be the perfect military soldier?
Infantry soldier, yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously,
Now, what amazed me?
Yeah, go on.
Carry on. No, carry on. You carry on.
I was just going to say, and obviously it plays on the fact that obviously, yeah, Carmen's his girlfriend, and this guy here is also, as we'll find out shortly, going to become a pivotal player in the story as well, where Carmen's concerned.
That's it. Now, what always amazed me about the infantry in this, which we'll get onto a little bit more, is you never see a tank. Now, against giant bugs, you would think a man would want a tank.
Maybe, but the thing is, maybe let's be like, are tanks really best served in this situation? Because the swarms, a tank can't maneuver itself quick enough.
Well, yeah, but like if it can hit a shell that's going to destroy half the swarm in one hit, and at least want one of them and not a machine gun. Now, I will say it does show in the future that like sexuality has gone out the ball. You know, they're saying everyone can play with everyone.
Yeah, that's a very interesting point. So they're playing a version of American football, but it's indoors, and yeah, we've got a female quarterback throwing to a male wide receiver who just did a backflip over 3 people, because I've seen that in the NFL.
I'd watch more of the NFL if that happened.
Well, yeah. And of course, our hero is diving for the line.
He's done it.
And he makes the line and wins the game.
Touchdown.
It's good. Good game.
Oh, right in his face. Right in your face, dude. Get out of my way, you cunt. No one likes losing the big game. Oh, his mom's looking after him now. That's nice. And he get the dicky bow just right. Have they even got that dicky bow right? Is that 2 dicky bows?
So the thing is, obviously, we find out here, looking at him, that his family are very, very rich, and obviously he's looking into doing military service, but obviously the family are rich. Rich people don't have to do military service.
No, that's not the same. It's not the same. You see, term of service is something that you have to do in this world, but as is every world, if you got enough money, you can buy your way right out of that. Here we go.
Radcheck.
Yeah, Radcheck. Is he mocking him because he's got a name like Radcheck?
Sorry, Mr. Rico. Rico Suave.
He looks super Argentinian as well, I might as well point out.
Yeah, I mean, they're speaking fluent, was it Portuguese they speak in Argentina?
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, fluent. Obviously, they never...
blonde with blue eyes as well?
I can't... Oh, you went there. I can't remember if they explain why they live in Buenos Aires. Or is it just...
Well, I suspect, like, the idea is that the world has become
I was saying
one.
That's it's like a one nation as opposed to, like, what we currently have.
You know, I just thought, but you don't see any disabled and very little black people as well.
Did you say disabled?
Disabled, yeah.
Well, Radcheck's got one arm missing.
But he gets a robot arm later.
Yeah, but the other woman's blind.
That's fair. That's fair. You're right. You're right. I'm wrong. I rescind my answer
And wait for a
immediately.
black geezer in the background.
There we go. I'm completely wrong. Ignore my racisms.
Fucking hell, Jay. Fucking hell. Do you know what? I just had it in my head. One's like, we're going to see everything that you just said isn't in
Yeah,
here.
I know, and it did.
Because it's one of
Immediately.
those moments, right?
Thank you, film. Thank you.
Ah.
I'm just trying to make all the Nazi connections. I worry.
Do you know what, right?
If you look at the suits they wear are very, very SS.
Well, we had this discussion on either yours or my stream. I can't remember which one it was now, but we spoke about this film. This film got brought up because of the game being released, and I haven't seen this film since I was like obviously a lot younger, and obviously at the time watching this, didn't really put two and two together.
No.
Or if I did, I come up with five because I don't remember the Nazi stuff. But all you had to say to me was about like being about like the Nazi bits, and I instantly remembered that one scene where we see Neil Patrick Harris's character when like later on in the film, and he's all in military dress, and you're like, oh my god, that's like an SS guard. It's exactly the same kind of outfit, and then even like the badge and everything like that they wear. It's like, oh my god, it all just started washing over you. You're just like, there is so much in this movie.
Yeah. And it's crazy. I mean, like, obviously, the original writer was a Nazi sympathizer. So, but you'd think that, like, especially a Buena Vista International film, which is The House of Mouse, and Walt may have had certain things alleged against him at the time.
Allegedly, people, don't come for us, Disney.
Yeah, allegedly, don't come at us. Mickey, don't shut us down.
I'm more worried about Mickey like expunging us from the planet. The Illuminati. Mickey is the leader.
Don't talk about Nazis.
But even this kind of suit, like you know, the color, the shape, the style, the lapels on it, it's very what you would see. Like whenever you watch a World War II film, like the Germans, like we're like green is the British color, isn't it, for like military garb? Theirs is that grey, that very downplayed, muted tone, which is what all of them fucking wear in this.
Like saying, it just dawned on me how blonde and blue his eyes are, and I was like, that's strange. And she is so ready to just leave him in a second. It's unreal.
What nationality is Paul Verhoeven?
I don't know. Let's have a nosy.
Dutch. He's Dutch.
Okay. I mean, Verhoeven says, Verhoeven sort of says that he should be. A lot of blue eyes, though, from what I'm seeing now. And I'm only just noticing this now, watching this film again after, I don't know, it's got to be at least 10, 20 years.
Yeah. Wait.
Hey, giggity.
But Carmen has just told Johnny that her dad will not be home tonight.
Have a good old
Every
time.
dad's worst nightmare is about to happen in his house.
Wild things indeed. Wild things indeed. So they've got like they've just had their prom, and now it looks like they're all just going to move straight into
that eagle
military.
symbol. Like, wow.
It's crazy. I mean, like, I'm glad we know about this now. That arm being up's a bit suspect.
I'm gonna say, wow. Oh my god.
I know, right?
So they're now pledging to the Federation. Oh my god, Jay.
Yeah, it's crazy. Look at that. Look at the thing he's marking them things with as well. The cross, the T. Oh, pilot.
Oh, this is it made me the man I am today.
Yeah.
Yeah,
lost
with
his arm and a leg.
one arm.
He's lost a leg as well. Yeah, so that's true.
Fuck you, Carl.
Oh, that's encouraging.
No legs.
No legs. Van Dabadosi. They all go and get tattoos, don't they?
No. That's later. That's
Is it
when
later?
that's when he's part of the other group, like with Jake Busey and that. When they're part of Radchek's Roughnecks.
Yeah, Radchek's and Roughnecks.
The age-old pact. Let's lose our virginity before. No, wrong film. Shit, sorry.
You can't bring up American Pie. You'll upset the fucking newbies.
He's going on vacation to the bug planet.
Clyndathu. It's
So
a horrible planet. It's a dead planet. It's a bug planet.
So Johnny's told Tony's parents that he's joined the mobile infantry, and his parents have flipped out, and his dad's pretty much the age-old thing that dads do. If you walk out that door, you're never coming back. And then the mum is, you know, very, very more calm and measured. It's got all the stereotypes.
Yeah, it has got all the stereotypes. There they go. Now, I'm sure, doesn't he almost change his mind or something?
I think
no, that's in training, isn't it? It's in training. He almost changes his mind.
Yeah. Well, he does. Without giving away too much, it's very because there's something happens, is what we'll say.
Yeah, something definitely happens. Really? Now, are they mad because he's going infantry? Because if he was going pilot or intelligence, would they not be?
Well, as we found out early doors when he got his 35% maths test score, probably not good enough to make the pilot program.
I would assume not.
And I suppose the thing is, like, rich families, like, you want to protect your children at all times, don't you? Like, going into something like mobile infantry when you're fighting an intergalactic war, I would be interested to know if the percentage of people that return is any higher than about 40-30%.
Now, he makes a friend that reminds me of Dexter from The Offspring.
Oh, it's Jake Busey. It's Gary Busey's son.
Yeah, but he reminds me of Dexter from The Offspring.
Because of how he looks with his spiky hair and everything.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Whenever I see him, I'm like, oh my God, it's Dexter.
No, and you know what other film he's from, right? Jake Busey. Have you seen The Frighteners with Michael J. Fox?
Yeah, I've seen The Frighteners. I love The Frighteners. I thought that was a great film. It was great.
Yeah.
What matter?
Good film.
He piss on your.
Got me a score of 12. Oh yeah, just give the young children a fucking automatic weapon.
That's it. Don't worry about it. Oh, they're pulling it. They're pulling it. They love it. They love that.
Yeah, take some bullets, kids. Fucking hell. What happened to the murderer?
Yep, death.
All channels. Oh man.
Would you like to know more?
Are you a psychic?
Yes, are you psychic?
You probably are.
I enjoyed this. I always enjoyed this when I was watching it. I was like,
it's completely different than any other film, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
like
it is.
This kind of like this bit's hilarious. We put this in.
Oh, mate.
Let's introduce a bug to a cow.
All practical, kids. All practical. That cow was fine, by the way. That cow was
Mate,
not
you know
real.
you're going to build settlements like this in Starfield.
Oh, I know I am. I know I am so bad.
And they'll probably turn out like this as well, dude.
I know, yeah.
Are there aliens in Starfield?
Oh, mate, have you not seen the aliens in Starfield?
No.
There was a land octopus, TJ. There was a fucking land octopus.
Do you know what, right? I'm not going to tell a lie. I got a link sent. I got a link. I can't remember where it was from, about asking to be part of the creator program for Starfield. And I was like,
oh, yeah.
Should I just sign up for this in the vain hope that if I get on it, I can go, Jay, look, I'm a day one creator of Starfield.
I'd hate you so much.
I know, it was literally my thinking was like, I might look it up and I'll send you the link as well so you can do it.
Yeah, send me the link. I'd murder it.
Because it comes out on, like, does it come out on the 6th or something like that? But this gives
I've got 5 days early access.
Yeah, I was going to say, this gives you access to it from the 1st.
I've got 5 days early access because I bought the watch model.
Oh,
because
fucking Clancy.
those that don't know me wouldn't know that I just love fucking space and any sort of form of it. Fucking space is amazing. Look at that fucking just whipped out that fucking truncheon. And
Baton.
Ooh.
Clancy Brown is quite an underrated actor, in my opinion.
He really is. He's quality. Absolute quality. Do
Done a lot of
you
video
get
game stuff
me?
as well, wasn't he, Clancy Brown?
Yeah. He's been in loads. He's been in loads.
He was in Detroit, wasn't he? I'm sure he was. He was your partner in Detroit Being
Yes,
Human,
he was
wasn't
your partner in Detroit. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he wants to take on the big dog. Yeah, you fucking
and he's
idiot.
a big dude. He's a big dude.
I love this. Snaps his
Oh,
arm.
shit.
Like, it's day one. It's day one at basic training, and he breaks a recruit's arm. It's like, yeah, you're fucked. What gave it away that it's broken? The bone poking through the skin?
Jesus
no,
Christ.
it's not. Don't lie, dude. It's not just in your mind.
Again, like I will say that what they have got is they put women in any situation. Well, at least is. It is the best.
And if she's gonna take him on, wicked.
Yeah, she fights him. She don't fuck about it either.
She looks like fucking Thingy from Street Fighter.
Yeah, she does. She's got Cammy vibes.
Cammy, that's it. Yeah, very much Cammy vibes, isn't it? When did she get introduced into Street Fighter? I wonder. Because she's Guile's cousin.
Well, she's British. She's British intelligence.
She's related to Guile, though, isn't she? In some
yeah,
respect?
I think she's got some relation to Guile. I don't know that much about Street Fighter, if I'm honest. Rich is more your Street Fighter guy. But she went for it though. What is the pink stuff? I wonder.
Mashed
I
potato.
can't think what
mashed potatoes.
pink mashed potato, TJ. Come on.
No,
it's mixed with strawberry milk. There he is, Dexter's lad.
Wow.
I mean, they definitely glorify like being in boot camp at this point. I can't imagine it being this kind of level of fun.
That's a nice old bruise on her neck, isn't it?
It is. I like the continuity though, because like obviously she had her neck pinned. My friend's got a girlfriend and he hates that bitch. Boom, kicked. In the mud, lads. In the mud. So just in case you aren't watching, Dizzy just kicked both the lads into the mud. She's better than both of them.
Here he comes with his knives. It bounced back and nearly hits him, didn't it?
Yeah, he fucks it, doesn't he?
Yeah. Oh, this is the apple.
Strain his hand.
Is it? No, it's not the apple, but it's hold your hand up there, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it would be, it's the equivalent of the bow and arrow with the apple on your head, isn't it?
Yeah.
Put your hand on the wall, soldier.
I would shit myself. I wouldn't do it. I go, nope.
Through the hand.
Fucking, I felt that here. I felt that here, TJ. Jesus Christ.
The enemy can't push a button because it has claws, not fucking
exactly,
fingers,
it's not
you
pushing
idiot.
buttons.
Communal showers as well, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you, he's fucking arm healed pretty quick.
It did. It did. It's that blue shit, I guess.
And there's old matey trying to wash himself with his hand in a cast as well.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that like they had that well placed fucking bar though. Boobies.
Yeah, imagine that she wants to have a baby, so she's got to fight in
That's
the
it.
army to have a baby, to be able to have a baby.
To earn citizenship, kids, you've got to do military service. There it is. Oh, he did it for love.
Yeah, as in comes Dizzy.
Yeah, in comes Disney. Get a baps out.
Rico! And they ask the question, is it because of you?
Smacked his ass on the way out. Now, I did not expect Dexter to be playing a violin. Let me tell you.
A multi-talented artist, mate.
I'm telling
Multi-talented
you.
artist.
My friends got it.
The obligatory moon. Someone definitely fired then.
Do you have to be shirtless, Rico? You couldn't put a top on? No chance you could have put a shirt on? Don't send videos to people. Now, did she have to go through any of that in her Nazi garb?
Oh, is that Amy Smart?
Maybe.
I think that's Amy Smart.
Let me have a look.
That's
Let me check.
her who she's training with. Yeah.
Let's have a nosy. Can't find her. Amy Smart.
Yeah, thought so.
That's early Amy Smart though.
Yeah,
Jesus
big
Christ,
time.
she's
Yeah,
young.
yeah.
Oh, you see, that's what I'd be all about, man. Fucking love flying. Come watch me play Star Citizen if it works.
If it works.
I was doing this when I blew up the other day on Star Citizen. I was trying to show off, and then I fucked up.
See, Starfield's got a lot of potential, but there's also a
Yeah.
lot that could go wrong with it.
Mm.
They get it right though. Could be one of the greatest games of the new gen. You know.
Well, you're not much of a Fallout or Elder Scrolls person, though, are you?
No, not at all, not at all. But Starfield, like I look at it and it does interest me because I do like, you know, your building survival and all that kind of aspect to certain games. So it does interest me in that regard. But
I'd love to see you on it, TJ. I'd love to see you on it. I mean, it's day one on Game Pass, so you could play it for fuck all squared anyway.
what, Starfield?
Yeah, Starfield is day one Game Pass.
Oh, do you know what? I may have to just clear some space then and play it.
125 gig though.
That's what I mean. I might have to clear some space. And I think his name's Xander or Xavier.
Yeah, I think it's Xander, isn't it?
Who is the other guy in the football? Doesn't he look like a poor man's Rob Lowe?
He does. He does look like a poor man's Rob Lowe, 100%. I'm sure it's Xander. I can't find him though. He's got to be up on the list. Yeah, well, Xander Barclow.
Who's the actor?
The actor is Patrick Muldoon.
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 He's got rid of his accent quite well, isn't he, in this?
Mm. He's been in other stuff. I'm gonna have a quick look what he's been
he's
in.
recognisable, isn't he?
Nothing really you'd know though.
Maybe it's just that he looks like Rob Lowe. That I'm thinking of Rob Lowe movies that he's definitely not
I
been
think it
in.
must be, dude. Because like he's known for Starship Troopers, Melrose Place,
I didn't watch that.
Arkansas, and The Card Counter. And he was a producer on The Card Counter. So Arkansas is 2020, and he's in The Quest for Tom Sawyer's Gold, which is coming out in 2023. So he's not really known. Deadlock, Time Crafters. I mean, like, these are all B movies.
So they all question her ability, don't they? Here,
Oh,
because
they
she
do,
swings
yeah.
it around. Everyone's like, "Oh my god, she's gonna take out the fucking she's gonna take out the ship." They all start panicking, and she gets past it by a gnat's cock.
Yeah.
She knows.
It's like me. It's like me pulling out of a
Tesco's car
parking
park?
space, mate. That's it.
Fucking hell.
Narrowly missing a Tesla. And mine. Oh, God.
You start thinking, I'd like something else to be in your hands too.
Yeah. Giggity, 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 giggity.
They've built their space station as a ring around a planet. That's cool.
Well, it's the most obvious way to do it, isn't it? If you were going to like completely defend Earth, you'd do it so that you didn't affect the orbit.
Oh, look at them graphics.
Oh,
Warp
mate.
speed.
1997 at its greatest, kids.
Here we go.
Oh shit!
Paintball.
I remember this scene.
Yeah, it's not in this scene that you get the he wants to quit.
No, it's when they go live.
This is when they use live ammo. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, they got murked.
They're pinned down. They're pinned down.
Pinned down, mate. They got straight up murked. It's like me playing Apex, except I'm on the blue team.
Oh, here we go, showing off his football prowess.
That's it. You're gonna double flip over 3 people.
So all of a sudden they couldn't take anyone on, and now she's
yeah.
like out there solo, no like
there
cover.
It is.
There's the backflip.
Jumped over 3 people.
Yeah.
I'd have him in Apex.
God, look at him. He's got dual wielding pistols.
Exactly. You don't give a fuck. Do you know how difficult it is to dual wield 2 guns? It's just incredibly difficult.
Yeah, 2 handguns might not be that easy. He's doing it with fucking automatic rifles. Well, actually, laser rifles.
That's it. Give him the squad. See what he can do.
Oh, look at him polishing his little trinket.
It's good to see they're still playing pool in this future.
Yeah, pool's a game that's going to be around for years.
You much of a pool shark, TJ?
I'm not great at it. At one stage, I got really, really good at it. I used to go to the pool hall all the time when I was when I was younger. But I like snooker. I'm fucking awful at. It's just like, but
I don't
pool.
like snooker,
but pool. I used to be all right. Not that great now, to be honest. I feel you get into a zone, don't you, with playing like pool?
Yeah.
Like the more regular you play, it's like golf. When I first took up golf, I played so many times in the first year. You could notice such a big difference in my game. Now I barely go once a year, and so I'm fucking awful.
You still play golf? I've got golf clubs that the wife keeps telling me to get rid of, and are you ever going to use them? I will. I might. I could.
Yeah, no, I go once or twice a year now, really. And I love golf. Golf's an amazing game. It just takes so much time.
I like to go to the driving range. I do like to go to the driving range. Hit some balls across. Like hitting balls, kids. I like hitting balls.
Yeah, see.
That is a woman.
See, they had a plan. So Johnny and Carmen had a plan to go through their training, go through their conscription service, and then they were going to meet back up and start a family and whatnot. But now she's telling him that she wants to go career.
Yeah.
Which means she's given her life up for the
cause.
For the cause, to become a chief.
Yeah. So you're not going to mention Xander at all then, Bub? No Xander.
Actually, by the way,
mention Xander.
Yeah, by the way, Xander's like in my DMs. He slid in.
He slid straight in, and you slid out because you're infantry. So, chin up, lad.
Like,
this is still waiting. This has been waiting in them wings forever, mate.
Do you know the funny thing is, right? This didn't preempt technology very well at all, did it? These films. If you look at all of these films, like they very rarely do they preempt So he has got. We are well past the year fucking 2023 in this scenario here. Yeah. We can do intergalactic space travel, but the only way of getting a message to someone is on a mini disc
that you got to send out via what? Space post?
Space pigeon. fucking carrier space pigeon. No
one worked out at any point that we wouldn't be using CRT monitors as well. Touch screen thing of the fucking past, mate.
Unbelievable.
He's very sad. Very sad.
Here we
go. Here's the scene
ammunition.
I was on about.
Yes, Clancy, sir.
Yes, Clancy. We're not messing with you, Clancy.
Who names their child Clancy? Just
Americans.
It's one of them really old, like it's one of them. Like I always find
Clancy Brown as well. I mean, come on.
I always find it interesting, like the names people give their children, especially like if you name your child something that is very like old school. It's like as a baby, imagine a baby called Reginald. Just doesn't fit right, does it?
No, it doesn't work, does it?
As an adult, it's fine, but then for the first 20 years, you're like, all right, Reg? 12-year-old Reg.
Oh, dear. His helmet's all screwed up, kids.
Doesn't fit properly, yeah. Oh, no. Why would you take his helmet off?
Oh, no. That's because I'm big and dumb.
Oh! Medic! So Breckenridge just got his face shot off.
Yeah.
Now I don't think I'm not 100% sure that mask would have protected him from that headshot. I'll be honest with you.
No, he got shot eye up.
It's Hank from The Walking.
It is Hank
from The Walking Dead, from fucking Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad, Hank. Still bald.
He got himself out of the desert. He undeaded himself, climbed out of the hole they buried him in, and is now in the war.
Exactly. He's got slightly more hair than he had. Slightly. Oh, she's great.
They got recruits leaving because of the incident. She was the one that actually shot Breckenridge in the head, wasn't she?
Yeah,
she fell over and obviously the fall made her shoot a weapon, and they were using live rounds. Yeah, give him the whip.
Oh, mate, I tell you what,
capital punishment.
Capital punishment.
That's it, yeah. Mate, this is old school capital punishment as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Tie him up to the fucking thing and then whip him.
I mean, like, it's in front of everyone as well. This is rough. But down on this, son, it helps.
Yeah, and this stuff scars like a motherfucker.
This definitely feels Nazi, though, doesn't it? I mean, this feels like that's how they treat their troops. I mean, I don't know. I'll be fair, I don't know. But, like, Christ.
It's difficult, isn't it? Because how many, was it 10 lashes?
I think it's 10 lashes, yeah.
He looks very uncomfortable standing there like that,
doesn't he? Does. Looks like someone's put a fucking scarecrow fucking stand through his back. Oof. As if he's smiling.
He's got a smug face, hasn't he? He's just got a smug face.
Really
it's
has.
Fucking Indiana Jones look. What? Oh, do you know how bad that must fucking hurt? And not only how bad that must hurt, but that just fucks you up. Like, they are scarring like a bitch. So we've got 4.
Motherfucker. So when he spits the thing out,
he wants to take. Well, he wants to take his punishment, doesn't he? He knows.
Yeah. Oof. I mean, like, you've not already gone through the mental torment of you made a decision that a man lost his life and another one couldn't even face herself in the mirror. But like, oh no, man. Tougher times back then, kids. Tougher
Yeah.
times back then. Are you gonna watch the Space Marine film that Cavill's gonna be in?
What
Because
Space Marine film that Cavill's going to be?
so you've heard of Warhammer 40k?
Oh yeah, I know Warhammer. It's a series though that they're doing, aren't they? The Space
Is it a
Command.
series or there was a film? I'm not
I
sure.
thought that's why. Yeah, I thought the Warhammer was a series that he's doing. I might be wrong.
Let's check the internet. That's what we do when times are worried. Cavill.
Warhammer show. It says.
Oh, is it a show?
I don't know. Doesn't seem to. Amazon. Apparently, Amazon. Cavill is being in a Warhammer movie or TV show. Oh no, they don't say. Hang on.
Oh shit!
Amazon Warhammer 40k TV series.
Fucking Cavill's in Squadron 42.
That's Star Citizen, yeah.
It is Star Citizen. He's in Squadron 42.
Yeah, but you're never
I
going
had
to get
no
Squadron
idea of that.
42. Squadron 42
You
is
shut
never
your
going to be
whore
finished.
mouth.
Squadron 42 is the dream that never happens. That's the Gillian Anderson, Gary Oldman thing, in it.
Gary Oldman, Mark Hamill, like fucking so many people.
So Cavill, apparently it's an Amazon series, Warhammer 40k, and he's going to be an exec producer.
Mate, listen to this cast for Squadron 42. Gary Oldman, Mark Hamill, Mark Strong, Sophie Wu, John Rhys Davis, Liam Cullingham, Jack Hurston, Ben Mendelsohn, Rona Metra, Gillian Anderson, Sandy Roberts, Andy Serkis, Ian Duncan. Like, fucking hell.
And now, when's this coming out? Oh, yeah, never.
It's never coming out. It's not real fan. I'm hoping. I tell you what, I will say this, just going on a little bit of a tangent, but we're talking about space. I'm hoping that Starfield actually kicks their ass into gear and says, we need to get something out the door soon because people will just be playing Starfield and not even.
I think it all depends on how much money Star Citizen have got. Because
are you joking? They have got more money than fucking GTA 5 got taken to make.
Yeah, but they can't make anything, so
no, I notice.
Need more.
Oh, you should read some of the forums as well. So many fanboys defending Star Citizen. So many.
What, over Starfield? You said something to me about that the other day.
It's crazy, mate. Because, like, that was some good CG. Didn't even destroy, just broke off.
Snapped. Because that's what happens.
Yeah, that's what happens when you bump
And look,
into
there's no damage to the top of the ship. Just just smouldering a little bit.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Clendathu.
Oh, that's the meteor, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the meteor, right?
The meteor.
See, I'm hoping that Starfield coming out and being a single player adventure that it's going to be.
Does it have any multiplayer to it?
No. It's solely single player adventure.
So there's no online aspect to it.
No, they never do in that kind of aspect. Oh, don't get me wrong. In about 10 years, you'll see Starfield 78 or some nonsense where it's online. It depends how well it does. Oh, he's ready to leave. Rico.
Oh, he calls mum and dad.
Here's the turning point. Here's the turning point, isn't it?
Well, what's coming up is the turning point. Yeah, because he calls his mum and dad, tells them he's coming home, and the call cuts out.
Johnny?
Look at the smug smile on the dad's face.
Oh, he loves it. Although, I mean, if you're a parent and you're a parent, Tej.
I am.
If your daughter's saying I'm not gonna risk my life in fucking a space death.
I'd be over the moon, but I wouldn't be smug about it. That dad just gave that smug little grin as in like, I knew this was a mistake.
You're a cunt. Oh, here we go. So just so we can fill you in, guys, what's happened is he's talked to his parents.
He's put in his walking papers.
Yeah. And he has put in his walking papers, so like literally he's leaving.
He's going down what they call washout alley.
Yeah.
Which obviously in today's, like, if you do like the basic training in that, it's the bell ringing. And what is it called when they do that training? It's called like
not
squib,
sure, dude.
not squid. Begins with an S.
I don't know, dude. Maybe someone in the comments below can inform us.
A lot of commotion going on.
Yeah, something's happened. Something's happened here.
Like literally,
and
they're
now
all
he's going to
supposed to
quickly
be
run and
training,
find out.
but they're like, no. We're going to war.
Yeah, we're going to war.
Oh, the classic pan out camera.
Yeah. Devastation.
Wow, 12 million wounded.
Yeah.
Over 12 million wounded. It's Buenos Aires. It's home. Kandathu.
It's a bug planet.
That's us, Johnny. That's home.
Yeah. Buenos Aires has been hit.
Look how small Buenos Aires on that map, and that's the exact place they hit. I tell you what, they got good fucking aim, haven't they?
They have got good aim. Where's that Johnny fella from? Get it.
Before he goes home. Let's not give him a home to go to. 8 million and counting dead.
Yeah.
Oh.
So he's about to go back. Tell him that he needs to be gone. He wants in.
Oh.
Major decision, soldier.
Don't look like it to me.
Sir, yes, sir. Get out of here, private. Oh, yes, boys and girls, this is the point.
The Federal
where
Network.
you're going to see some fucking action now. Now, if you've played the Starship Troopers extermination game, you'll be very familiar about the next couple of scenes.
Have you played it then?
I
know you've got it. It's a dead bug.
Yeah. It's very much like you build your defenses and then you get waves of bugs.
Right, okay.
Imagine, like, getting to a point where insects are just fucking us up.
And when you actually look... Right, this is the other thing as well. When you look at the bugs on this, you're like... They look so... I mean, wow. Look at... I mean, look, you want to talk about Nazis?
Come on.
They're like... They look so... what's the word I'm looking for?
They look very...
Like rudimentary, the bugs. And is it like very... Like, you're like, okay, how have they got the ability to shoot fucking... Like meteors from their home planet directed to fucking
absolutely destroyed.
And even when you see like the more higher profile bugs, you're like, how are they building fucking like it doesn't make any... Where's the opposable thumbs?
Yeah. Like, they can't be giving like you gotta wonder like how much of a run for the money are they giving them? Do you know what I mean? I know there's like
it's just sheer numbers, isn't it? It's a numbers game.
Yeah. So now we're winding up to what you saw at the start of the
I'm
film.
just gonna say, mate, you might not want to be smiling in about 20 minutes.
Yeah, you're not going to be so chuffed.
Oh,
Has anyone not got blue eyes? Just out of interest.
yeah.
Oh, he's put his hat on.
This is the tattoos.
Yes, that's right. They all get these tattoos now.
Oh,
Hey,
listen, he knows that
Johnny.
voice. He knows
That's
that
it.
voice.
Oh, it's where he finds out as well. That's a uniform.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that badge.
Yeah, and look,
Jesus Christ. Well, you did dump me over a disc.
Disc chat. Disc chat.
Yeah. Just take away my drive. Yeah, probably. Oh, this helps as well, by the way.
Xander. Yeah.
Giggity. Yeah, that's it. He's slipping her the pickle, boys and girls.
Yeah. Clock him.
Come on, knock him out. How'd you feel now, bitch? Oh, she's giving him the elbow drop.
Oh, knee to the head. Yeah.
I'd be fucked off after taking that pound into the chest. I'd be like, you let me hit him a few more times, you bastards. You're bleeding. How'd you feel? You lost.
Yeah.
Bitch ass.
Death from above.
They could have found a better artist. Come on. Playing that. Do they just give you bottles of whiskey? It's just like doesn't even need to be like anything else, just bottles of whiskey now. Right, look at all this technology, and you're telling me that they couldn't just bomb the place from orbit all the time? Just boom.
I mean, but you're speaking logic, Jay.
You're right. You're right. It wouldn't make a very good film, would it?
No. And here's the film. It's a space cruiser. Oh, look, it's launched an atomic bomb. Oh, the planet's no more. End of the film. Wicked.
End of film. Humans win. It has inspired me to play the game a bit more, though. It is a hype game, though, isn't it? Like, well, it's a hype film. Like, fucking, "Roar, I'm gonna kill the bugs. We're not afraid." I'd be terrified. Literally terrified. Like, no chance, lad.
I mean, this is very much like in modern day terms, it's very much is it Edge? No,
EA.
what is it tomorrow? Is it Edge of Tomorrow? What's the Tom Cruise film?
Oh, Edge of Tomorrow. Yeah,
Yeah.
Edge of Tomorrow.
Really enjoyed that film, actually.
I love that film as well. I thought it was great.
But these
Live, Die, repeat.
carriers, aren't they? Like these carriers taking people onto the planet and everything are
you can get carriers and Star Citizen kids, just FYI.
Stop trying to get people to join the broken game that never really exists.
10 more years, it might be out. 10 more years. And look at them, like the bugs are firing these massive plasma shots out.
Yeah, see, they don't actually realise how dangerous these plasma shots are, do they?
I know.
Because they're just like, oh, okay,
one,
this is pretty light. This is really cool until,
yeah, they hit one and go, oh, schnit.
No, you fucking won't, because you've got no idea.
You're not ready for what's happening next.
He's the nutter.
Is it? Express
there we go.
Elevator
Now they realise how much damage they do.
That's it. Oh, shit. Right, now is when things start really going wrong for the humans. Oh, shit. Now two ships are hitting each other.
It's the classic car park trolley dent going on. Look at that. Bow.
Yeah, let me tell you can't move a big ship that quickly. It just doesn't happen. That's not the way that goes.
I mean, you can if you're like Carmen Ibanez.
Yeah, really.
The best pilot in the fleet.
Let me tell you.
Oh, no, you can't. She got hit.
No, you can't. Oh, shit. It's the tail. The tail's still hot. Yeah, don't fuck with plasma, kids. Seriously, now. Don't fuck with plasma.
What would make this scene great is if this is like storming the beaches of Normandy, right? This is what this scene depicts. Imagine if they all just turn around and run back off the ship. It'd be hilarious. This is almost like the modern war equivalent of like that scene in Saving Private Ryan where they land on the beaches. It's so frantic and mental. Look at all these people. They've landed, and then all of a sudden they make it over the ridge, and then all shit breaks loose.
Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Rockets.
They're like, oh, there ain't too many. Oh, look, yeah, there's a couple. There's a couple, and there's this. I mean, that thing there is like the fucking sounds. It's huge, and they're all just standing there watching it, like, oh, what's it doing? What's this thing? Do?
Is it pooing fucking plasma? It is pooing plasma.
Is that what Shooting Star is? It's an alien shit flying across the galaxy.
Fucking amazing.
This is cool though.
Yeah, yeah. The nuke fucking shot.
Boom.
Boom, yeah.
They're like, yeah, we fucked them up. Woo. No, we didn't. We
now
just
we're going to fight
them
the
little
little
bit.
ones.
Look.
Yeah, this is your moment, like, fuck that. You'll see me doing this on
here we go.
Starfield, though, 100%.
See how many bullets that fucking...
Oh,
so he fired about 30 bullets into that thing and it still come at him. Look at them all. It's killing that geezer on the floor and there's 8 people shooting it.
Fucking 2, right, man.
Get
Look at
better
that.
fucking weapons, you losers.
There is a new game coming out called Helldivers 2, which is very, very much in this vein. That's multiplayer, TJ.
Well, the Warhammer Marines game looks like is very wave attacky with... did you call them Thanids? No, what are they called? Theanids?
Theanids. Yeah, fuck, I can't think now.
Something ids.
Tyranids.
That was it. Tyranids. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Look at this fucking fruitcake. He's like, oh yeah, fucking Rambo with the group.
You want some? You've killed none of them. You've killed not one.
Yep.
It's ripped your leg off. Oh my God, he's right. Don't go down there. What are you doing?
Oh, he's got his other leg. Swinging him around.
Here we go.
The best thing you can do is shoot him in the head.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. Oh, she's gone. She's lost the
there's
bottle.
a flying arm, flying leg.
Yeah, she's lost the bottle totally. I'd have lost my bottle ages ago.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh,
the
shit.
ground's given way. This opened up a crater to let more of them out.
Oh, shit. Here comes one.
Because obviously what they
Where's your
don't
gun gone, love?
realise is that these bugs are pretty much live in tunnels underground.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
their intel was well wrong because they didn't know about the bugs that the bugs are tunnelers.
They weren't ready because they only experienced bugs falling to Earth on the meteors. Asteroids. Look at the size of them as well. They're fucking enormous.
Here we go. Bug
Here we
planet.
go. It's the start of the film again. He is dead.
News reporter's brown bread, mate.
And
the cameraman films it. He don't run away. Look, he's getting closer.
Like, get it all. Get it all. Did you get this?
I mean, and let's
Tell me
be honest.
you got that on film.
It's 2023, and I reckon. Why are you not just using your phone?
Exactly.
The camera he's got is so big and clunky.
And there he goes. He's in half. Well done, guys. It's taken 8 of you to kill one bug. I'm sure this will work out for you.
Why are you shouting that into the camera lens?
Because I've got to make sure that it was ready for the first scene.
Oh, slow-mo.
Yeah. Why don't you try and jump over one, Rico?
That's not Rico. There's Rico.
Get close, the cameraman's going.
Oh, he got taken out by his mate's torso. Look at the cameraman. He's fucking great. This cameraman is fucking awesome.
He's dead now.
But he was awesome then.
He was awesome. He's now dead.
I mean, Johnny's taking no prisoners. He fucked that bug up.
Really
Or did he? No, he didn't.
Oh, shit. Oh, straight through the leg. Savage.
Like a chicken that still has reflexes if he cut his head off.
Yeah. Oh, dear.
Oh, no, Johnny. Why the fuck did they not use the fucking cannon? Oh, ridiculous.
Maybe you should make your guns better, kids. Oh. I don't know what happened to Rico
someone's
there,
losing their fucking job, I tell you.
Yeah, Jesus.
100,000 dead in 1 hour.
Christ.
I mean, that's
not bugs, kids.
No, we're talking to humans.
Not bugs.
And none of them have got a full corpse. Underestimated. Underestimated.
Fucked it. You fucked it, lads. He's gone. He's gone. I'm fucked it. That's my bad. I fucked it.
Sky Marshal Tahatmaru. Yeah.
I would like to know more. Oh, I love this bit.
He's like Pee Wee Herman over there on the left.
Yeah, he is like Pee Wee Herman. It's amazing. Have you ever met one?
Yeah, a smart bug.
Yeah, a brain bug.
Well, I think you're offensive, dick face. Oh, look at the ship showing its scars of battle.
Mate, I'd be sad. I'd be straight back to port. Sort that out.
Oh.
Oh, she's got a scar.
Meaty little scar on her forehead there.
That's it. No more catwalk models for you, love. It happened because you were ill prepared and just threw a load of people.
What I find interesting, the fact is her the cut goes through her eyebrow, but her eyebrow's still intact.
Yeah, well, you know, that's Hollywood for you, TJ. That's Hollywood for you. How do they manage to travel that kind of like light speed distance as well?
What, when they're that
like,
broken?
It literally take years. Oh, that's a lot of injured.
Oh, look at his leg hanging off like. Oh,
like I've got no leg. You're right. You've got no leg, lad. Don't worry about it.
Look at the list of names just coming up.
Oh, she sees Rico, doesn't she?
Yeah, Rico's name's on the list. Yeah.
Yeah. You're dead, dude.
John Rico dead.
Dead. KIA. Deceased. John D. Rico. What did you think was going to happen to him, Bub? Seriously. Get off me. I'm not in the mood for the D tonight.
Yeah.
But
there he is. He's alive.
I'm all right.
Alive.
I'm in a backer tank. It's fine.
Don't worry. He's got lasers working on him.
That's it. See, we'll fix this up. Don't worry. We'll fix your leg. No worries.
Just look at that.
Grim. Why did he get to live, though?
You find out, don't you?
I can't remember.
Radchek. Radchek pulled strings, didn't he?
Oh, did he? I can't remember.
Yeah, if you remember. Radchek rejoined, didn't he, the military?
Yes, I remember he rejoined. Oh, she loves him. I love you. I love you. Honestly, I just think he'd have more wounds than that one leg injury, though.
This is what never makes sense, because the bugs then come back after him, didn't they? And he was there on his, and it makes it. It did the whole thing where it comes in and the face goes right up to the camera screen. Oh yeah, they don't have anything said about their lieutenant, do they?
Yeah.
Yeah, he makes a comment, doesn't he, about their commanding officer.
Yeah. Bam! You got knocked the fuck out.
I like his necklace.
I want you bad, bad,
See
bad,
there.
bad,
So you missed
bad.
You missed it, Jade. She turned around and said, "Who do you think saved your life?"
Right.
And here he is. Michael Ironside is Radchek.
Radchek.
The surprise on their face. Everybody fights.
No one quits.
I shoot you myself. Ooh,
Carry on.
Look at the fucking
Here we
swarm.
go. Fleet actually hitting the planet this time instead of fucking, it will send a load of people down. This will be fine, right?
I mean, they got some cool tiger stripes.
That's what I'm talking about. Here you go. Escape that, cunts.
There's a lot of dead bugs going to be there.
That's a lot of dead bugs. There we go. That's how you really deal with it. Now, if you can make metal arms...
Yep.
Right. Wouldn't you just make a mech suit?
You'd think so, right?
Like, we could send, like, one guy in little, like, paper-thin armor. Or we could just build a couple of mech suits.
Yeah, like, let's be honest, we'll send you in armor that doesn't cover your legs. You have exposed arms.
Yeah.
Like, most of your face is exposed, your neck is exposed. You might as well go out there fucking naked.
You had. He really had. I mean, that armor did nothing to protect him. Nothing. Insanity. That flashlight on that motherfucker.
I know, that's one of them million candle jobbies.
That's it. You can do, try and blind him.
What's with the pout on Diz? I'm gonna kill this
Imagine
bug.
they use that flashlight against you in DBD. You never see again.
Fuck me, I'd be blind through the PC.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, shit.
In the eyeball.
All right, calm down. It's dead. Just wasting ammo now and getting covered in green.
I can imagine.
Covered in a lot of it.
There's a lot of juice come out of that fucker's eyeball.
Fucking dead. He's covered in green. Good job it wasn't acid like a xenomorph.
Oh, I was going to say, yeah.
Nuke 'em, Rico.
Just carry that in their back pocket.
Well, you do. Just casual nuke. All right, that's fine, lads. The mist. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
They're on a heavy attack. There's about 6 of them.
So the game's more like this. You know, when they go to that base and it's just been destroyed.
Yeah.
It's more like that. That's what the gameplay's like.
Look at that. They all just accidentally fall into the pile.
I know, yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, here it is. It's where he gives his football skills.
No, it's where he does his rodeo skills.
Yeah.
Because not only do they shoot blasters out of their arse, they also spit fire, don't they, these ones?
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, it's fire and the plasma cannon.
Bit of a tool, isn't it, really? Boom. Oh, shit. Your arm's fucking melting, bitch. Fully
She's
melted.
On fire.
Your arm is on fire. It's all right. He's worked it out. I've got this. I
can make that jump.
He shot a hole in my arse, kids. Help me. Help me. I've got orange blood. I'm different.
I mean, he's doing well, isn't he?
He's doing well. Christ. I'd have fallen off at the first bit. Get a grenade in there, lad.
Here we go. In the hole!
3, 2, 1.
Oh, it's like fucking tomato soup.
Yeah. Yummy. See, hide behind that bug, lad. Dead. Covered in orange. Your arm is toast.
The famous lines.
Yeah.
Nah, not for me. Oh, Dizzy's gonna be such.
He's gonna get himself some
Headbutts.
sex.
They just bring in the pods.
That's it. Not only does he fight hard, but he drinks hard as well.
When they open these, right, this is not what you would expect, is there? So, like, this is the recreational stuff. So you've got beers in there. And then here's the part, right, okay.
Yeah.
Here's the party goods. And there's a fucking violin in there. Just so happens there's not a guitar. There's a violin.
Not one violin.
And there's only one person there that plays the fucking violin. Just so happens. But it's a kick-ass violin, isn't it?
It is a kick-ass violin. I'd have that violin.
Just to put on the wall. Because it looks wicked.
Damn straight. People went, can you play it? Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Awesome.
Oh, don't be moody. Miserable prick. Exactly. Turn down a bird to be given a drink, you wuss.
Yeah.
Exactly, Rico.
I really like. I think he's got a really good range on Michael Ironside. Because when you think of him in like Total Recall, when you think of him in Highlander 2, he's a fucking dickhead, like of epic proportions. But in this, he's such a good character, and like how he guides the main protagonist in Rico in this.
Yeah.
It's almost like a father figure to him, isn't he?
Dexter's about to give it, I want you bad, 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 bad.
No, he's going to start singing that he's pretty fly for a white guy.
Yeah. My friend's got a girlfriend and he hates that bitch. Here we go.
Dizzy's been after
Gratuitous
this for a
sex
long
scene, kids.
time.
She is biting that nipple. His nipple, I should clarify. You've seen him before, dude. This is nothing new for you. Boobies. Spider-Man kiss before the Spider-Man kiss.
Yeah, it's the normal way up, though, isn't it?
That's it. Why don't I get these scenes as an extra? Probably because my wife would end me.
Can you imagine? Yeah, to Katie, I've just got my movie scenes. Oh, what have you got to do? Oh, I've just got to have sex with some bird on screen.
Don't worry about it. It's all fine. She would have got to pay a lot of money for getting her boobies out there.
Do you reckon in 1997?
Maybe not so much in 1997. No, you say that.
Like, I imagine that, like, it's very much a younger, maybe taking advantage of a younger actress who's just making it.
I would say so.
This scene needs you to get your titties out. Well, I'm not really comfortable doing that. Okay, cool. I've got 100 others that will line up that will do it.
All right, I'll do it. I'm on it. Honestly, I think she was the prettier one out of her and Denise Richards, to be honest.
I mean, there are certain films.
Who's that with you?
Make it 15. Oh, 20. Wow. You can do it at least 3 times in that.
Exactly, mate. I'm spent after 5.
So, yeah, no, what were we saying? Oh, yeah,
I don't know.
Getting
distracted.
getting your boobies out. Like, yeah, it's kind of like a very much a sign of the olden industry, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I would say so.
The obligatory every fucking horror film would have to have a young girl getting naked.
It was very much an era of its time, wasn't it? I mean, like Jason seemed to only kill girls that had got the tits out.
The whole term "final girl."
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah. She never got her tits out though. Final girl never got.
No, I know, but what I mean is like the women were always the prominent one who were the victims in horror films. When you
savage deaths as
if
well.
You think about it, like 3 of the most prominent serial killer franchises.
Yeah.
Jason, Friday the 13th.
Yeah. Freddy.
Freddy Krueger, or the 4 then. Freddy Krueger, Halloween, Michael Myers, and then Scream. Main protagonists, the main Like
Sorry, a
Victim.
bug has just taken a dude off. Flying bugs now.
Yeah, we've got those Avatar flying things. Oh yeah, he kills the guy, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, he shoots the guy. Stop him.
I'd expect you to do the same for me.
For me. Stops the bug guy.
Yeah, you notice how the bug is not interesting anymore?
He's going up the ranks. Fucking
Quick.
smiling.
Quick.
Did he have to do that little smile
well,
then?
yeah,
Though?
but we know his dad likes to give the old smug smiles, doesn't he? But yeah, no, what I was saying, like, if you think that, okay, those 4 massive franchises go from the 80s all the way through into the 90s, all of the main victim, like the survivor, if you will, I should say, is female.
Yeah,
it's a male killer, a female survivor.
I mean, Freddy, Jason, they've all killed a fair shout of boyfriends.
No.
They?
What I mean is we're talking about the final girl. All the films, like the main protagonist, yeah, was always a girl. Like Scream, it's like Sidney Prescott. Like even in the first Jason film, technically it's not a Jason film. It's Mrs. Voorhees, isn't it? But it's a female that she goes up against in the end. You know, you've got Laurie Strode, Jamie Lee Curtis in Halloween.
Yep.
Nightmare on Elm Street. It's Nancy, isn't it?
Nancy was the one.
Yeah, I can't remember the actress's name is. Like Hellraiser, another one, female, Kirsty Cotton.
Female. Yeah, I suppose it's always been Final Girl, hasn't it? There's a board game called Final Girl, actually.
Apparently, it's really good, and it's got a lot of you can buy different stories, can't you? A guy who I used to stream with, Gent, was telling me about it. It looks really cool. It's a solo board game. Solo board game as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it was solo play. My mate Dan plays it a lot.
I'd be intrigued to play something like that because I don't have a friendship group that are massive board game players, but something
it's a shame you're too far away, mate, to play like with us, because obviously me, Rich, Yatesy, a lot of people who pop in the stream, we all play board games together. We love board games over by us. Love them. You got to get yourself a copy of Mansions of Madness. It's a shame you can't get a big group to come and play it.
Yeah, my friendship group are not very much in that. You know,
just say it. They're not geeks.
Yeah,
just say it.
I am the nerd of the group. Oh, where's his brain?
Easy to play though, right?
I don't know. Maybe.
Oof.
Just stick in your mechanical fingers. Give him a sniff. Is he going to sniff him? Oh.
He sucked his brains out. I had a girlfriend who did that once.
Cool. Oh, this is the nut job.
This guy's mad, isn't he? He's just mental. I recognise him though.
Yeah, he's in Total Recall as well. He's the guy who's got the guy on his stomach.
Oh, what's his name?
Quato. No.
Fuck. Open your mind.
Yeah. But it is Quato, isn't it? Quato.
Is it Quato? All right. Hold on.
Yeah.
You have to do it.
Look, he just said, in your mind.
Get in your mind, Quaid.
Yeah, Quato. George Quato. Marshall Bell, the guy is. Yeah.
I actually enjoyed the remake of Total Recall.
Oh, I
know a lot of people didn't.
What, with Kate Beckinsale and Colin Farrell? I didn't mind it. I liked they changed it up, like to be the Mars thing was more like, you know, you've got the top end of the planet is led by like the elites, and the bottom end of the planet is like the poverty stricken.
There was a TV show of Total Recall in 1999.
That could not have done well.
Know that. No, I don't think it did. It's 20 Recall 2070, apparently.
Yeah, 2070. Who was in that?
Know that? Nobody.
Oh my god, it did 22 fucking episodes. But
No.
I suppose that's one season, isn't it? Probably.
Yeah, that must have been one season. Open your mind, Quaid. No way. Did you know Total Recall was directed by the same person?
What, Paul Verhoeven? Yeah.
Yeah. Wrote by Philip K. Dick. Philip K. Dick's such a good author.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. He did RoboCop as well.
Yeah. Good RoboCop, not remake RoboCop.
Original RoboCop, yeah.
You gonna play the game, RoboCop game?
Probably not, to be honest.
No, I can't say I'm overly interested. So this is very much the game. You build those structures.
Yeah. Look at the wave of them. And now we've got flying ones as well.
Incoming!
I was thinking, he took his fucking head clean off. I was thinking about your tank thing earlier. And another one's head's clean off.
Jesus.
Yeah, I was thinking about your tank thing earlier.
It makes sense that you should have tanks.
No, I'm wondering if the reason they don't have tanks is because they mobilise so quickly that they used all the space for people carrying as opposed to being able, because they like the they
You
needed
would
the
definitely
space.
be throwing tanks down now, though. Come on, what are we playing now?
Maybe now.
You can build a whole structure.
That's a fair point, actually. I mean, they put that. Yeah, because they live underground, mate. Oh, they do. They do.
Oh, they have a crazy pilot.
Look at them.
My God. It's like World War Z.
Oh, mate, that's such an epic thing in World War Z where they're climbing up the bodies.
Yeah. It's crazy. New Jerusalem. Is it Jerusalem or New Jerusalem?
Yeah, Jerusalem, yeah.
Climb the wall. Fucking mad. The game was pretty good. I enjoyed the swarms on that game.
Holy shit. We're talking thousands of bugs.
I'd have quit. I'd just gone, I know you said no quitting, but yeah, I'm done. Fall back.
Unless you can seal yourself somehow.
Exactly. Fuck that. Ain't stopping that.
Oh, that back slice is lethal.
Yeah, man, that's over. Oh, nope. No, sir. No. You're coming back with me. Oh, they've eaten him. They don't even eat him, though, do they? They're just killing him.
Rip them to pieces.
Epic music.
Dum, dum, dum.
Bam.
I'm out. No one ever has enough bullets.
I know. How haven't they worked out laser at this point?
Well, do you know what was really interesting? They had laser guns in the training, didn't they? And that's how the geezer got his head blown off. But they don't take those kind of guns.
Makes no sense, mate.
Into the war. They take automatic rifles.
Oh, here's where the old Xander comes out with his pea shooter.
Yeah.
I'll help defend you.
He's cock in hand. Wait for it.
Yeah. Here we go.
The smoke clears and there's Xander. Look at him. Yeah.
He's got a better gun than everybody else.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, fuck. Oh, he's gone. Radcheck is down.
Radcheck. You got this, Radcheck. Come on. Oh, no.
That's it. What's happening? They're ripping his legs off, mate. They're ripping his legs off.
The overacting here is amazing from Radcheck. Oh, they're about to lift him out. And oh, no, where are his legs?
Oh, dear. What happened to my legs? You know what to do. You know what to do. Fucking no remorse.
Do it. So, in the space of a day, he's gone from a lowly, like, private to a sergeant to a commander to whatever the fuck he is now. Chief. In the face.
Fuck off. That was a lucky shot, Diz, and you know that was a lucky shot.
In the
Fucking
face.
just happened to throw it in the mouth. Oh no, Diz.
Slow-mo.
Boom, thump. Thump, thump. 4 hits, mate. Fucking done, dude. She ain't wearing a swimsuit again, kids, let me tell you.
She ain't wearing anything ever again.
She survives. I'm sure she survives, doesn't she? Does she?
No, she dies now because she turns around and says the immortal lines, "At least I got to have you." And you're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
what kind of line is that to say on your deathbed?
Oh, she's dead, mate. She's gone.
Oh yeah, because Xander goes in and says, "Oh, your boy's back there," doesn't he? He says, "Your boy's back there."
Yeah.
Yeah, Tao, you're fucked.
Oh, another one of them fire-breathing motherfuckers.
Melty
Nah,
time.
them melted, mate. Them gone. Shut the doors. It's over. Oh, he's ready to fire a bullet out of his arse.
Yeah, but don't forget they got the fleet's best pilot.
Flames don't hit that metal, apparently.
Nah.
Yeah, this is fucked. You are dying.
Yep.
It'd be the
Never
full stab
truer
through
word spoken.
Your wings.
That's
yeah,
such. It's such a bad script line. It's okay that I'm dying because I got to have you, and then the over-exaggerated die.
Like they pierced you. They pierced your heart, Bab. You were dead 20 minutes ago.
I'm pretty sure she'd just go like,
Yeah, I'm done.
That's
I'm done. Weirdly, Rico, you didn't shoot her.
You know what to do. Oh no.
You know what to do. Do it. Yeah, you got to focus up though, Bab.
Here we go.
So it's probably time to take your helmet off. Yeah, you know I broke your heart. Well,
Yeah.
you know.
See,
Yeah,
look,
well,
her eyebrow's perfect, even though she's got a scar going through it. Hair can't grow for a scar.
Scars dropped down a bit as well. Rico's Roughnecks, mate.
Yeah, Rico's Roughnecks. Hoo ha ha.
Hoorah! Don't have regrets now, Bab. You made your choice.
She's like, oh, now he's a commander in chief. He's got high status.
Really? Really? Like
this
4 million people just died and you're going to waste it on this one?
But she's the only survivor, like, not only survivor, she's the only body that's ever been brought back, isn't it?
Exactly. Let's fire out into space.
Yeah, we've just been in space. Like, we could have just left her there floating in space, but nah.
Let's fire out back into space. At least strap a nuke to her and fire at the planet. She was.
She was a damn good fuck. I mean, could you imagine?
I fell head over heels for her after that 20-minute bone session that we had.
Yeah. Mate, it's 5 minutes for boning, 15 minutes for napping.
That's it. Fucking 100%. I was spent. I was asleep. Who are you going to do to me, Bab? Yet somehow Dexter fucking...
He's still alive.
survived.
The absolute clown of the group is still alive.
That's it. They need him for his violin skills.
Look how bad the reflections on the glass look. They're so superimposed. Here he goes! It's the fucking Nazi chief! Look at him!
The Nazis are here! Oh, shit!
They're called the Imperial Detail! Shut up! What the fuck?
You might as well just put SS on his uniform.
Mate, how do the actors not like...
What's going on
I need
here?
to see some interviews after this to find out if anything gets brought up about this. They did.
Of course we did. Look at the symbol on his shoulders. 3 S's, like lightning bolts.
Are they?
Yeah, look at it. So see his shoulder pads, not him.
They're Rico's.
And Rico's.
Oh yeah, because if you actually look at the SS are like they're
Yeah.
not an S, are they? They're like a jagged S.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Bad, isn't it?
Mm.
It's bad when you think about it.
Kind of makes you want to read the book just to see how much
Yeah.
the book is and how the book describes stuff.
Yeah, because I'd like to read it, like just to see what it's about.
Audiobook.
Yeah. Definitely an Audible. Audible, by the way, if you want to sponsor us, don't be afraid.
Yep. Always looking for new opportunities for partnerships.
Exactly. Comments below.
They look like they're about 12.
They do look like they're about 12. Rico Roughnecks.
And technically it's not my rule.
No, I've stolen this rule. He doesn't have the gravitas.
I was going to say he
Ironside.
does not have the implied power and force.
That's it.
Imagine if his name wasn't Rico. Imagine if it was like Jeffries. They're like Jeffries Roughnecks. It just doesn't work, does it?
Don't worry about them, kids. It's just hot balls of plasma. They could have given us tanks or mechs to do this, but they didn't.
They gave us
Don't
spud
worry about it.
guns and a limited amount of spuds. Right.
Looks
okay.
like we didn't learn from the first wave.
I was literally just about to say. Right. What did we do last time? Put all of our ships in a very uniformed fashion just outside the fucking atmosphere of the planet, and it fucked us up. So we'll do it again.
We'll do it again. This time, though, we know. Is it going to change anything? Not a fucking dot. But it'll look good on film, so don't worry about it.
Oh, they're just about to warp, aren't they?
Yeah.
Nope. 0, mate. Fucking 0.
Only that warp drive was faster. Drat. Damn it.
Oh, no.
Oh, shit.
It's a...
What about the bulkhead? Oh, we didn't think about the bulkhead.
They get sucked out. Look at them. Those poor souls.
Well, they're dead.
I mean, to be honest, I probably prefer to die like that than to get eaten by a bug.
Oh, God, yeah. Oh, God. At least that looks relatively quick. Oh, that's it. Care about Xander.
And
Oh, he's copped a feel.
Oh, look,
Copped a
look,
quick
look. We
feel on
got
the
our
way then.
escape pods, escape pods.
That's it.
Oh, no, the over-exaggerate.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dear. Ooh. Mate, she's done. She's
Like,
done, mate.
white.
Like, she's gone.
There you go.
At least she didn't phone. At least
No,
she
that's,
phoned it
yeah.
back a bit. Oh, no. I'm
Diz,
dead.
I hope you're paying attention. Well, probably not because she's dead, but you know.
Oh, no. It's too late. Whatever she was going to say has fallen. Doesn't matter.
Oh, no.
Honestly, if
Watch
you were
out.
watching this film in the movies, you'd be like, fuck, this is fucked. We're almost
This-
at the end.
This should actually be like quite good to have seen in the movie theater.
I agree.
You know, like we were speaking before about on one of the pods we did when we spoke about like the movie theater and is it the end and that. This is the kind of film that is designed for the movie theater. Big,
Well,
outlandish.
maybe not that CG.
No, but back in '97, like
Yes.
loud, action-packed.
That's it. Fucking people firing out into space.
Like when you think about it, this film doesn't really drop off at any point, does it?
No, it doesn't. No.
There
It's
are
just
lulls.
continual.
There are definite lulls, but the lulls don't last very long between the action.
Once it starts, it's
Non-stop
bam, bam,
almost.
bam,
yeah.
bam, 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 bam.
Which is what a war would be.
Yeah. Why I get annoyed at Star Wars because they're going, oh, but Jedi, and I go, yeah, but it's war. It's war though, right? So there's a lot of death.
Yeah, I wouldn't have said that. Wouldn't have said that, love.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done that at all. You're going to a bug planet. Are you mad? You mad, fam?
The Roger Young.
Your ex-girlfriend's ship's done. Carmen? Where is she? There she is.
Burning through
Out of
the
the entire
atmosphere.
space, it looks like she's coming right towards us. Unbelievable. How did she spot us? Incredible. That would not be the way that went in Star Citizen. That first hit would have been the end.
Yeah.
I know from experience, kids. That's it. Just grab her around the neck.
Just check she's still
Okay.
alive.
Oh, it's fine. Oh, it's fine.
Oh.
Let go, please. It's all right. We got guns in this.
And a
a knife.
wicked. A
what I
3-inch
need.
a 3-inch blade. Fucked.
Uber. Shroomy Hospital.
Fucked is more the correct terminology.
Yeah, Fubar. Fubar.
Do you say Fubar?
Yeah, Fubar.
There's,
Beyond all recognition.
Yeah, have you seen the series yet?
No, I haven't watched Fubar
It's good.
yet.
It's good. I liked it. I enjoyed it.
It's the Arnie thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Guess your spacesuit didn't stop you from that. Oh, you can have one and all. Don't worry, Johnny. She's dead, mate.
Yep. Roughnecks, let's move.
Let's move. Let's go into these tunnels, where they all live. This will be wise, right? Nothing to worry about. Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Xander does get his comeuppance here. Yes.
that's gotta hurt. To suck your fucking brains!
Mate, if this thing come towards me,
Mate,
them
this thing...
cockroaches alone would be enough for me to go, nope.
Yeah, no, this thing that gets... Do the cockroaches carry it?
I can't remember.
It's like a giant witchetty grub, isn't it? With an asshole for a face.
Yeah. Horrible. Ugh. He's not going to turn that light on. You joking, mate?
No, because fucking it'll like burn a hole in the solar system. The lumens in that cunt? Fucking hell. That planet's ozone layer's evaporated.
The dark tunnel doesn't turn on his torch. I can see the future. It's so fucking
That tunnel
bright.
was created by his fucking torch.
I know, yeah. I got a feeling.
I got a feeling. His dick's tingling.
That's it.
She's alive.
She's still alive.
I can feel it in the tip of my penis. My left ball is telling me.
My left ball's telling me that this is the way to go. I got it.
Yeah, so we've got a squad of newbies. So the three most experienced people in the fucking fleet. Yeah, we'll go this way. Newbies, carry on.
If you die, well, you know, let's face it, it was always going to happen.
Yeah, did they carry it? Did they carry it? I need to see underneath it. Yeah, they do. Look. Yeah, they do. Look.
Are they carrying? Oh, they are. Fucking hell. Got a knife. Knife actually comes in handy, though.
Oh, yeah. Look at that arsehole on that fucker. Oh,
mate. I'd poo myself.
He's gonna poo.
What's that smell? I've pooed myself.
Oh, mate. Oh!
And if anyone... Oh, mate, no.
Look at the slime.
No, mate.
This is when you need Arnie to turn and go, you're one ugly motherfucker.
Motherfucker, that's it. Use unlimited ammo to fucking absolutely whamper it.
Didn't he say someone like me is going to kill you? Yeah.
Yeah, not today, though, dude. Watch this.
Yeah. Yoink. Through your brain. Look at the fluids.
Mate. That's your brain, mate.
Look at
How funny do you think you am now, kid?
Mate, that's disgusting.
Oh, mate. Oh. I'm gonna drain in that. Oh, lovely. Cheers, mate. Love a bit of brain matter, me. Love it. Your turn, love.
Wait for it. Get out the dagger and...
Not yet.
Slice off his little penis.
How'd you like me now, bitch?
How you like me now?
They're spurting brain matter at people.
Yeah, look. He's got the nuke out, hasn't he? Because you're a smart bug. You know what this is. Yeah. Better fuck off.
You know what this is, bitch.
Yeah. See, this shows just how much he's evolved as a character and how intelligent he actually is. He's not just gone in there like a grunt, all guns blazing. He's actually thought of that on the fly on how they're actually going to survive.
Yeah. Run! I'd throw that nuke behind me.
It probably needs to be propelled. That's the problem.
It's a bad nuke then, TJ. It's a bad nuke. Oh, man, they are dropping them like nobody's business now.
They got some new weaponry, obviously. There's 4 of them, and they're taking on about 100 of them. Oh no! Oh no! Get your flashlight
shit.
out! Come on! Oh man!
He's there going, I knew it. I'm the last black guy.
Oh no! I think he gives him the yeah.
That's it.
Why do you have to scream?
Get out of here. Right, so just to mention that you can watch this on Disney Plus, so
Yep.
please watch. Talk
Straight
to us in the
after
comments.
watching, yeah, Little Mermaid.
Yeah, that's it. It's in the same vein, right?
Pretty much. Stories are not too dissimilar.
No. Oh, shit. Nukes just don't seem to hit like Hiroshima, let me tell you. Seems like a bit of flame. That's it. Nothing to worry about.
Yeah, like, I think the term nuke is very loose in this film.
Yeah. It's
like grenade would be
adjacent,
better.
kids.
Grenade.
Yes. Very, very explosive grenade. That's what we've got now. Sorry. Thank fuck for them rocks, right? Nukes can't get through rocks.
and like that whole tunnel, it collapsed a foot away from them.
Good job. Oh, everybody, the rest of their team managed to get the brain bug, though.
Do you remember who got the brain bug?
I can't. Oh, it was
Clancy.
Clancy Brown.
Yeah, old Clancy.
Oh shit! All that happened while I was getting my ex-girlfriend. Fantastic. Good news.
Oh, and the immortal lines.
Yeah.
It's afraid.
It's afraid. We've got the brain bug, and then we get one last news report.
Yeah, because he went back to private, didn't he? He went from the training school. Here he is.
Oh, you showed up, Neil. How you doing, buddy? How's that Nazi outfit working out for you? I wouldn't even touch it.
Mate,
like
it's a
sack.
giant prolapsed arsehole.
Fucking no chance. It's afraid. That's it. Vegans at the moment are hitting the fucking roof. Well, that's classified.
Don't worry about your boyfriend that just got his brains
don't fret about that.
I'll tell you how to beat him. Destroy the planets.
Exactly. Just nuke the planet from orbit. You never watched Aliens, lad. It was Clancy Brown. I wonder if he did it with a knife. Yes, sir. No wonder it's afraid. It's surrounded by a fucking load of races.
Oh, yeah. And now it's going to get anal probed. Literally.
Hello, mate. Bam. How'd you like me now?
I mean, look at it. It shoves this in his face.
Oh,
do you know what? This is just telling you. Look at the new ships. They've had a fucking, like, massive upgrade.
Nuke firing guns. Where were these? Where were these 6 minutes ago?
You know, they've turned around and gone, right, we've got the brain bug. Okay, yeah, this gives us the power to build new weapons and ships.
What? You, come on, you want to live forever.
Not under your rule, mate. Jeez.
Fuck no chance. Depends if I've got them nuke firing guns or not.
You know what? You know what they've done? They've just added a few more curves to the ships to make them look more better. Oh yeah, look at this. You can't put lipstick on a pig, bitches.
And that's it, kids. That is the end of the movie. Fucking still a good film. I don't care what anyone says.
It's
still a good movie.
Yeah, it's a good film. But when you watch it, knowing those like nuanced details, now you're like, oh my god, it's so bad.
Yeah,
like
it really is.
Not in terms of a bad film, but in terms of for what they actually did, like what the story is in general.
Yeah,
madness.
Fucking just oh mate,
crazy.
Fucking hell. Right. Anyway, I suppose we get back to the pod a little bit. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed that. I hope you really I hope you followed along and you saw what we were seeing, and it's one of its age. It is one of its age. 1997 was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Almost 30 years.
I mean,
ago now?
it's still watchable though, isn't it?
I think so.
That's the thing. Like, it's a very heavy special effects film, but it's not unwatchable. No, like some of the stuff, some of the explosions were a little bit naff. I always have this thing that I feel that there's two things that they can't get right, or they struggle, and even now they struggle to get right in games and movies, and it's fire and water. I think they're the two biggest things that I have a gripe with that look shit. In like certain times they look all right, but like the amount of times I've played a game, like especially like recently, and it's like top spec game. I've got quite a powerful PC, and like everything's run on high, and the fire just looks terrible. Just they can't get it right, and like water and the way in some aspects as well just doesn't look right. But like I'm saying, the explosions in that were a little bit
ropey.
Yeah, but it doesn't detract, from the film at all.
Like ultimately, I mean, this was a film that wasn't even very well received when it came out.
No,
nobody wanted to watch it. It became a cult classic, like I say, a few years after, when people like me and TJ caught it. And I don't know, maybe it was before its time. I don't know, but like, I've always loved it. I will say I haven't watched any of the sequels, any of the four sequels.
No, actually, tell a lie. I swear. I'm just going to look at something for a second, but I'm sure it's either in 2 or 3. Is one of them called like Marauders or something? Might be Marauders.
Yeah, one is definitely called Marauders.
I need to look at who the cast is, because I've got a funny feeling that in one of them, it might be 2, that the bugs, I don't know if they can shapeshift or if they can take you. I'm sure it's number 2. Hang on a sec. Do they take on? After battling a horde of alien bugs, a group of soldiers take refuge in an abandoned outpost. I'm sure that these have like shape-shifting, like into humans.
Yeah, that sounds like something.
Let me just Jack Shepherd, Last Stand, Best Soldiers, or they get infected and they can overtake, like as in a host.
Oh, okay, I can see that. I can see that probably more than shape-shifting, I suppose.
Yeah,
Marauder.
No, I think
Casper Van Dien's in Marauder as well.
It's the second one.
Hero of the Federation.
A new breed of yeah, here you go. It's a new breed of arachnid, a bug that infests the human body by entering through the mouth and propagating inside the brain. So yeah, not a shapeshifter. That's, it obviously uses the humans as a host. That's Starship Troopers 2. I don't think Casper Van Dien's in this one, is he? I don't think he's
Starship
in
Troopers
2.
Deadlock 2022.
Oh my god.
What is that? Oh, it's a live action short movie with Starship Troopers.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's a lot of like 15-minute like internet movies, like fan stuff and yeah. Traitor of Mars, is that a game? That looks like it could be a game. Or is it? Oh no, it's oh my god. Right, tell me now, right? Go and have a look at Starship Troopers, Traitors Traitor of Mars and tell me that they haven't ripped off fucking a crossover between Slade Wilson and
This is the latest
Metal Gear
film, Traitors of
Snake,
Mars.
Metal Gear Solid.
Hold on, she's got a trailer coming up now.
I'm just looking at the images. It's a crossover between Slade Wilson from Arrow.
It's an animated film.
Yeah, it's animated. I'm just looking at the images, and like I say, it's him, the guy from the the TV series, the most recent Arrow TV series.
Yeah.
It's like a rip-off of Snake from Metal Gear Solid, and him. Just look at it. Look at the image for it.
Oh, I see it. Oh my god.
And it is, isn't it?
That's meant to be Rico.
It's fucking no way. It's Slade Wilson. I'm telling you now.
Yeah, but that's meant to be Rico.
Slade Wilson mixed with Solid Snake.
Oh, mate,
oh yeah,
100%.
Dizzy Flores. Yeah, Dizzy Flores now has blonde hair instead of like red hair, so that makes a lot of sense.
So she came back?
I don't know, but the blonde girl in it who looks.
I
And
may have to watch it.
I tell you what. Do you know why they couldn't make her look right? Okay, I'm just gonna. If you put that in and then look at images, there's an image of the two of them standing in the desert, and like I say, he looks like Slade Snake over there, and what she's wearing, if she had red hair, she's Meryl.
Oh yeah, she's Meryl.
She's Meryl.
I see it. Traitor of Mars, August 21st.
That's mental. How they've ripped that off. And she's legit Meryl, wouldn't she? If she had red hair, she's legit Meryl.
Why doesn't she need a body armor suit?
Because Meryl didn't need one.
Oh, clearly. Oh my god, mate! Have you seen the big image? Like, if you click through a few of them, she's literally got almost red hair. She is Meryl.
Of the picture I
You've
see
got to go
close
a few
up.
down.
There's a picture close up, you see the back of her head, and it's definitely blonde. Definitely
No,
blonde.
you like this.
But then
this
if you
looks
go down,
blondie red.
Wow.
It's one of the. It's one of those where it shows like him doing the.
Yeah, fight with her in the background. But then if you look at one of the other photos from where it's like, and you just see the back of her head here, oh, mate, they have mugged that off big time. Copyright, people. Copyright.
I may have to watch it.
We're going to have to take screenshots and send them to Rich and say, who would you say this looks like? And when he writes back and says, well, it's Solid and Meryl. No, it's fucking not, mate. It's Johnny Rico and Diz. And he'd be like, who the fuck are you on about?
Starship Troopers.
Oh.
Her boobs have got bigger in this animation as well. Unbelievable.
Yeah, but
Death does a lot for people, mate.
That's the animated thing in it. It's just like, oh yeah, they just need to be a little bit bigger, just a little bit bigger.
I need them more protruding.
A little bit bigger, a little bit bigger.
I need the nerds to like them.
You've got to have jiggle physics, okay? We need
exactly.
Jiggle
what
physics.
Are you doing? No one will watch it unless she's got bigger baps.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Oh man, I may have to watch it. I may have to find that and watch that.
It's an interesting. Like I say, I still enjoy the film. Like the original Starship Troopers, still a good film.
I think so.
But the story definitely doesn't hold up.
No.
There are definitely major plot holes in it, but it is a 1997 film that is. The script is written from a 1957.
For a film that flopped.
54.
For a film that flopped. It's had a long life.
When you say
a long
flopped,
life. Well, it cost 100 to 110 mil to make, and it made 127 mil box office. So that's considered a flop. That's considered a flop. But I mean, it's got legs though.
Because budget doesn't take into consideration. Budget is for the film itself. Does that take into consideration
marketing? No, no marketing.
No,
doesn't take in any marketing whatsoever.
And that's probably quite a heavy amount.
Yeah. You're gonna be spunking a lot.
What did it get on IMDb? Not IMDb. Rotten. Let's have a look. Where's Rotten Tomatoes? Is it on there? No, hang on.
Right, we're gonna do what we always do here. I'm gonna read a couple
of reviews.
Yeah. Right, so we'll take some good ones and we'll take some bad ones.
Audience score and tomato meter are actually both the same, 70.
Excellent. I found a 1 out of 10. So I'm going to quickly read this 1 out of 10. Right. Fucking that's a Lenthian. So this is by FAC Banksy. Banksy, yeah, Banksy. Somewhere a video game is missing its cutscenes. It's an opener. Or is its cutscenes are missing their video game? This movie wouldn't be bad if it was delivered in short segments around video game play, but as a movie, it leaves a lot to be desired. That's not accurate. It leaves everything to be desired. The core message in the movie is George W. Bush masterminded the 9/11 attack.
No. I just need to put that back up there because
Yeah, you're gonna lose the.
yeah, I
thing
lost
you-
the. Yeah, that's better.
Um,
So, sorry, read that last bit again.
so the core message in this movie is George W. Bush masterminded the 9/11 attack to gain popularity and steal the oil in Iraq. It's a rotten message, and the delivery is very poorly done. Did we watch the? Is this the movie we watched?
I don't know how they come to that conclusion.
Oh, hold on, I've made an error. That's actually a review for Starship Troopers: Traitors of Mars.
Oh, fucking.
So what the fuck?
I was like, I've heard of stretches before, but
What the fuck?
wow.
Let me get back to the actual film and read one of their reviews because, mate, that caught me completely left-sided. I was like, what's happened? There's 1.2k reviews of this. A lot of 10 out of 10s. 8 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 10 out of... My God, can I find a bad review?
Interesting.
I think it's one of those films that people watched again. And, you know, if you overlook the special effects...
Yeah.
It's still like it's an half-decent popcorn munching film, really.
It's one of those films that it was on for 2 hours, right? So it's a 2-hour film that passes, like we said, it moves along the story very, very quickly. There aren't that many lulls in it, like no dull points. You know,
Not really, no.
and it tells the story that you expect. It's not convoluted story. It's not trying to be something that it's not in terms of. It's not trying to like have some hyper, complicated message to it.
No. It's just humans against bugs.
It's
really.
just one of those films where it's just like, okay, I know what I'm going to get for 2 hours, and it is exactly what you get. Like what you're expecting to get is exactly what you get, and it's finished off quite well. The acting's a little bit over the top, but they're young actors at the time.
That's it.
You know, we've also got to remember I was going through Paul Verhoeven. Like, he is very much a director that likes as well the over dramatic scene, because I realised he also directed Showgirls, and if you remember the sex scene in the swimming pool, where she's having an epileptic fit, like he definitely likes the overacting to a large degree, so it kind of fits in with that as well.
Right, so I found a 2 out of 10 review. Found a 2 out of 10, which I'll be honest, I had to scroll a bit to get that. So this is from Aaron 1375 and he wrote this on 29th of October 2003. So it was what, 6 years? Right. I got the point of the movie, but it still sucked to me, is the title.
Okay.
Notice I said it sucked to me. I'm not going to bash people for liking this movie, but don't bash me for hating it. This movie is a thinly disguised anti-war movie that mocks patriotism and such. This movie is set in the future and society has become more of a Nazi-type government. Thank you.
Yep, very much so.
Forget trying to analyse it. The science is quite bad, so forget it. You'll just hurt your head. Thinking about how impossible it is to fly the distances portrayed in this movie. All right, dude, it's still a movie. In this movie, they want you to join the military, and apparently you have to be a supermodel to join. Well, this must be broke by an Uggo.
Oh, bless him.
Come on, people. There aren't this many good-looking people at college. Most people are average looking, but you have to suspend your disbelief. The reason I hate this movie is because I can't stand the characters. They're all annoying, and you almost crave for them to die. But then whom do you pull for? The bugs? They have no personality. So here and there lies the problem. The director purposely made this movie this way. You're supposed to hate the characters. I think I read where this was supposed to be. Hold on. Supposed to be what if the lead couple in this movie, Grease, the lead couple in the movie Grease became Nazis and fought a war in space. What?
So he's pretty much saying they're Sandy and well, his name's Johnny, isn't it? In Greece, I'm
Sandy
sure.
and Johnny.
So,
Oh
and his
my
name's
God.
John Rico, isn't it? In this, so yeah.
Maybe he's on something.
But her name's Carmen, not Sam.
So right off the bat, I think he means right off the bat, this is going to turn off a lot of people, whether they get it or not. Many who enjoyed the movie didn't get it, but just like the violence and action. But I wasn't even overly impressed with the action. The movie is supposed to be satire, but it wasn't funny enough or witty enough for me. It played like a satire that took itself too seriously for its own good. Don't, however, dismiss the movie based on my review. Many like it, so give it a look to see and write a review here. Many people like its anti-war message and think there's a great play on things. Others just like the action. So as bad as I thought it was, you might find something to like about it. I just hope I never live in a future where guys and girls can shower together and act like it's not a big deal. That's his great takeaway.
Okay, so when did he write this?
3 years after the movie, 2023.
2020.
Sorry, 2003.
20 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're about 3 years away from having a shower together. So they preempted that. That's quite cool.
Yeah.
But no, I kind of get his point, and I also like his point because what he's actually done there is not what 99.9% of people do. 99% of people, they preach about the movie shit and make you feel like you're an idiot for liking the film because you disagree with their opinion, and their opinion is the law. Whereas he's gone into it and gone, look, I understand film and television, and I understand that what I like you may not like, and vice versa. And it just so happens I don't like this. This is why I don't like it. But on the flip side of that, you may well like it. So give it a go and give it a try. And I like people who put a genuine thing like that in there. I hate preachy people, and he doesn't come across preachy in that at all.
No, he didn't come across preachy.
We read a lot of stuff about like with The Last of Us when we did all that, everyone was preaching. Like at both ends, the people that were like 1 and 2 stars and the people that were 9 and 10 stars, they're both preachy bastards. But that guy there is very level-headed in what he said. He makes some interesting points, whether you agree with the points or not. And ultimately, I think that's what a review should be.
Yeah, I mean, 2 out of 10 is a bit of an extreme low score for what it was. Yeah,
for that side of it, it's like that. You know, his review sounds more like we're saying. But then again, right? We did say that. Expectations, the rating and scoring of things by expectation is terrible, because if you give something a 5 out of 10, abjectly 5 out of 10 is middle of the road, so it's okay. But if you say, they got 5 out of 10, fucking that means it's shit. And then a 7 out of 10,
the world, isn't it?
And then the world view, the 7 out of 10 is that's just okay. But 7 out of 10, pretty fucking hot shit.
It's better than average.
Yeah.
Like 2 points greater.
So his 2 out of 10, the way his review sounds, I would go more with a 4, to be honest.
Probably more of a 4. I mean, again, he's not sitting there. I mean, he didn't like the action, which, I'll be honest, I can't really agree with not liking the action. Because the action is exactly what action is. It's a load of people shooting against a load of bugs.
I just had a thought.
So,
wait till he watches Fast 9 and 10.
If
he didn't like that action, wait till you watch the action movies from 20. I'll tell you, you want to talk about fucking ships moving there? You wait till you see people teleporting through fucking wormholes in space in some of the more modern films, mate. Holy shit, you're gonna have issues.
Right, I'm going to read a. What's he rated this at? I think this is a 9 out of 10. No, 10 out of 10. He's give it. This
10.
guy's give it 10
See,
out of 10.
I'm just going to preface this before we start. For those of you who know, I've said this before. I do not believe in 10 out of 10s because I have 10 out of 10 is perfect and nothing could be perfect. Something could be 9.9 essentially. I still think that's too high, but I
Yeah.
do not believe in the 10 out of 10.
No, because it mean it's absolute
Yeah,
masterpiece. There was
I
nothing wrong
do
with it
not
at
believe
all.
in it. So, but that's
So,
just my thing.
so this one is from 2013. So this is 10 years later than our other friend's review.
10 years ago, 16 years after the film got released.
And his tagline is unique, subversive masterpiece. So, all right.
All right,
He's
calm
setting the
down.
stall.
Calm down. Masterpiece.
This film is about the ignorance of conqueror. This is Go
Power
Gatcha.
Rangers.
You know, we Go Gatcha. -1. Okay, all right, whatever. This film is about the ignorance of conquerors and the fact that war makes fascists of us. Now, that doesn't sound like a lot of fun, does it? But guess what? It is fun. By the truckload. At least if you have a pitch black sense of humor and you do realize what the film is and what it wants to achieve. Paul Verhoeven was a master at making sci-fi films, which worked both as a perfect mainstream popcorn cinema and a very intelligent social commentary on the direction. He felt society was headed. Sorry, I read that wrong. And on the direction he felt society was headed. And despite the fact that the over-the-top satirical elements and highly political undercurrents in two of his previous sci-fi extravaganza, RoboCop and Total Recall, were only appreciated by a few critics at the time, those two films became huge hits at the box office because they also offered great action, amazing special effects, and overall great entertainment. Now, great entertainment seems to have fallen off films for me recently, if I'm honest. Anyway, moving back to the review. My guess is that Verhoeven felt encouraged by that success, and so with Starship Troopers, he didn't sneak in some of the subversive parts. He went full-blown satire. Sadly, that didn't go down too well with the audiences and critics alike. Apparently, most viewers didn't get the film at all. The seemingly good guys wear Nazi uniforms. What the heck? Verhoeven even got accused of being a fascist and took the director's commentary on the DVD to finally make it once and for all clear that Starship Troopers is what Starship Troopers is about and what the writer and the director's intentions were. Now, I wouldn't mind listening to the DVD commentary, to be honest. That'd be interesting to me. I wonder whether the studio execs realized what Verhoeven was even up to with the film. Maybe the director took their $100 million and ran with it. The result, in any case, is a uniquely oddity that I personally feel is on par with films such as like District 9 or even Stanley Kubrick's Doctor Strangelove. It's a masterpiece. And much like another glitch in the Hollywood machine, David Fincher's Fight Club. Films like that rarely get made, and not with such budgets, because more often than not, they end up as flops. Apart from the underlying themes on the surface of Starship Troopers, also has a lot going for it. Amazing effects that still held up very well, and insanely intense battle scenes with more blood and guts than even the meanest gorehound could wish for. So no matter how it came about that a studio ever greenlit this and gave Verhoeven $100 million, I, for one, will be forever grateful for this unique, subversive masterpiece. My vote, 10 out of 10. So he didn't really say much about the film, more about how he felt Verhoeven sort of made this big, over-the-top budget film with $100 million of... Who made this film?
Buena Vista, wasn't it?
Yeah, so Disney, essentially.
So I was just,
Disney.
I just wanted to look at just quickly something you mentioned there about like, was he given carte blanche? Did they give him 100 million and just let him run with it? How much? And for
I suppose if he's coming off the back of Total Recall,
this is what I'm looking at. What the films that directly led into it will be a very much what what governed him. Like, because if this is like, if he's never made a big budget movie before, they're not just gonna give him open range. But so he did a lot of TV movie stuff. But you know what, right? He did a couple of like I've never heard of movies, Fourth Man, Blood.
Hollow Man. I
yeah.
enjoyed Hollow Man.
But then, so listen to this for a run of 3 films: RoboCop, Total Recall, Basic Instinct.
Showgirls.
Mad. Showgirls, I think, and then Showgirls, and then Starship Troopers. Showgirls. Showgirls was shit. In my opinion. But if you're going back like RoboCop, like Total Recall, but 80s, like 3 iconic movies from the 80s. Well, Basic Instincts and 90s. Technically, Total Recall's 90s, but it's on the precipice because it was. I think
it was probably filmed in the 80s. It would have been filmed in the 80s. It came out in 1990.
Yeah. But like, so we'll call it late 80s, early 90s. Like, iconic films. So it wouldn't surprise me if he was kind of given freedom to roam with Starship Troopers a little bit.
I mean, Basic Instinct would have made mega books.
But after Black Book, why do I know Black Book? But after
heard of Black Book.
Oh my God, it's a fucking Nazi film.
Oh, I have to backtrack everything we're saying.
No, so he did Starship Troopers, then obviously Hollow Man, which I liked Hollow Man. Hollow Man's another very interesting, like the main character, like Kevin Bacon.
Might be one for the docket, actually, Hollow Man.
Like how he's turned from eccentric egomaniac into full-on fucking nut job. Yeah. Black Book is where's the
Paris Van Houten's in it.
Israel, 1956. A Jew rather unexpectedly meets an old friend, working as a teacher, talking about the war. Yeah.
So, if people are wondering who Carice Van Houten is, she was in Game of Thrones.
Denise Van Houten?
No, not Denise. Carice Van Houten.
Is that Melisandre? That's Melisandre.
Not Melisandre. Oh, hold on.
It is Melisandre.
I think it's very close. It's a very close name, isn't it? Because Melisandre, there was one that was. She was the red.
The red, yeah, that's Melisandre, isn't it? I'm sure it is. Hang on a sec. Let me just.
The one who gave birth to the.
Yeah, Melisandre, mate. She's. Have you heard about her, Carice Van Houten?
No.
If you Google her name, she's like an activist now. I'm sure it's her. Is she an activist now? Sure. News. Game of Thrones, arrested at climate protests. Yes. I saw this the other day, or last week, maybe 2 weeks ago. Right. Game of Thrones star Carice Van Houten, Melisandre, arrested at a climate protest in the Netherlands. Extinction Rebellion.
Well, she is from she's from the Netherlands, I believe. Is that right? Amsterdam. She was born in Leiderdorp.
I'll tell you what's so interesting. The opening of this article, on Saturday, 6,000 protesters walked onto the A12, a major motorway in the Netherlands. We've got an A12.
We've got an A12, yes.
The 6,000, imagine, like, we moan about like 5 people supergluing them to the road. 6,000 of these fuckers walked onto the road.
Jesus Christ.
Imagine trying to get rid of them.
Stop. That's just a full stop, mate.
That's a lot of goddamn people. 1,579 of them were arrested for refusing to leave, and one of them was Carice Van Houten.
She's married to Guy Pearce,
the Aussie guy.
Yeah, he used to be with Madonna, didn't he? But he's now with her.
Guy Ritchie.
No, I'm on about Guy Pearce.
Yeah, no, Guy Pearce wasn't married to Madonna. Guy Ritchie was married to Madonna.
Guy Pearce is the actor, isn't he?
Yeah, Guy Pearce is the guy who was in
Alien Convent, Iron Man 3, Prometheus.
Lockdown or whatever it is. He did that Priscilla, Queen of the Desert as well, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. He did, yeah.
Terrence Stamp and
Memento.
John Leguizamo, I think, was in.
Yeah. John Leguizamo. I can't speak to that. Yep. He's in The Road as well. He was in the film adaptation of The Road. Good film.
Oh, we spoke about that, didn't we? Because I've never read the book, and Rich said the book is like really fucking depressing, and we were talking about doing the film, weren't we?
Yeah, we should definitely look into doing the film. I don't know how we're going to
It's
do it without depressing
it's old
ourselves.
matey, isn't it? Viggo Mortensen from Lord of the
Yeah,
Rings,
that's right.
and
That's
he's
right.
him and his son, isn't it? In a post-apocalyptic.
Another one that used to be in Neighbours.
Guy Pearce. Yeah, Guy Pearce. Yeah, that's why they all start. All the Aussies start there, man.
They do, they know, because that's when didn't
Home and Away.
Hemsworth? No, Home and Away. Hemsworth is
Um,
Home and Away.
yeah, something like that. And then you've also got didn't Thingy start? Oh no, he might have been Baywatch actually.
Who?
Jason Momoa's Baywatch, I think. He learned everything he knows from the Hoff.
Jason Momoa, American born.
Yeah, he's yeah, it's Baywatch. I'm sure.
Baywatch Hawaii.
Yeah, I'm sure it was Baywatch. Yeah.
Yeah, Baywatch Hawaii. He's in Stargate Atlantis as well. I didn't know that either. You know he's in Stargate Atlantis. Now he's in
With
June,
old Christopher Judge.
Yeah, with old Chrissy Judge. He's legend. He's a legend, Chris Judge.
Just the voice. Boy.
Yeah. Boy. Get the wood, boy. Quality. Anyway, we sort of digressed.
Yeah, as we always do.
We sort of digressed a little bit.
But yeah.
But yeah, I'm not gonna be on for too much longer, dude. I mean, you've got stuff to do tonight.
Yep, UFC tonight for Tory Cannonier.
Good lineup or
it's always week after a numbered event. They had a numbered event. I mean, the main event is solid, Cannonier and Vettori. But they had a numbered event last week, which was Nunes versus Irene Aldana. That was a shower of shit, and the champ retired at the end of it.
you sort of predicted that though, didn't you?
Yeah, we knew she was going to walk it. We knew she was going to walk it because, like, late replacement fighter for one. Because she was supposed to be fighting Pena, who had already beaten her. They were like 1-1. But yeah, no. But the co-main event was good. It's good. Benil Dariush and Charles Oliveira. But no, it's all leading up to like International Fight Week coming up, which is I can't actually remember now.
I come to him for my UFC news, and he lets me down, boys and girls. He lets me down. Unbelievable. Call him a cunt in the comments.
Wow, that's fucking rude. Wow, that's rude. Yeah, no, 290. That's it. Yeah, it's Volkanovski versus Rodriguez, Moreno versus Pantoja, and Whitaker versus Dricus Duplessis, which will be a couple of really decent fights. And then obviously they're back with later on at 291 with Dustin Poirier, Justin Gaethje, which is going to be a great fight. So the next two numbered events, the pay-per-views, are pretty tasty. The fight cards in between, it depends. They're normally like one or two good fights on there, but it's normally like start of the year, end of the year. It's massive. Like even like the fight nights and that are normally quite well stacked. Middle of the year is like meh.
Well, you can't have high fights all the time.
No.
Though, can
you get the normally your numbered events, your pay-per-views are normally all across the board strong to a point, unless you get people drop out. That's always an issue.
That happen often, does it? Like people dropping?
It does a lot more so than boxing, because when you think about like MMA, boxing, you're pretty much it's one part of the fight game, isn't it? It's like literally it's just stand up. So whereas you're covering everything with MMA, aren't you? You know, you've got the ground game, you've got wrestling, jiu-jitsu. You know, you've got your stand up. You know, your grappling. There's so many more opportunities and ways to get hurt, cut. You know, so it is a lot more prevalent to have like people drop out of fights for various reasons.
You have to be you have to cut weight and stuff.
Yeah, and weight cutting in MMA is a real thing. Like, so you'll often see people turn up fight week on, say, like the Monday, and they still need to lose like 15 pounds, and they're fighting on the Saturday. They've got to weigh in on the Friday morning,
Yeah.
And then so they drop, and the most famous one. I have to show you the pictures of Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor used to fight 145 pound. And
He's in a lot of trouble at the moment. He
literally,
fucking McGregor.
yeah, it's one of those things I will never. I've learnt my lesson in judging off the news reports early.
Right.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
He
because
did
there are.
lamp that fucking mascot though.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, but that was part and parcel of like a skit that they were putting on, wasn't it? But no, if you're talking about the bathroom stuff with the woman
Yeah,
afterwards,
yeah.
like, there has been so many times recently that you're like, oh my God, let's vilify this person straight away, and we don't know. And I withhold if he needs to be vilified, I'll be the first standing there doing it. But I always wait. I like to get all my ducks in a row.
Well, Justin Roiland went through that recently, and they're still not letting him back as Morty. Not Morty, as Rick.
Well, and you've also look at who is the guy who played? Is it Jonathan Majors?
Mm-hmm.
Like there was loads
Jonathan
of stuff
Majors
with him, and then it was like some of the stuff, extra stuff come out, but some of the stuff that was coming out was false, and it's like a whole fucking shitstorm. When we live in a social media age, it's so difficult to know what to believe.
Just remember, kids, they're innocent until proven guilty, not just guilty because Bob down the road said he heard once that someone touched someone else. Like, just give it a breathing space.
I also feel that some people make themselves easy targets. So you'll have people that have been accused of things.
Because Nemo's getting it, and he not Nemo. What's his name?
Well, Nemo the fish.
Well, yeah, literally. Wakanda Forever villain.
Oh,
Nero.
I can't remember his name. But the guy who plays him.
Yeah. He's just recently been.
Oh, really?
Said that he's been accused of stuff as well.
Terrible film, by the way.
Yeah, I'm like, guys, I loved Black Panther 1, but like Wakanda Forever.
We had this conversation just to pull this back onto movies. We had this conversation before Jay went into a tirade before the stream about The Flash. We're talking about superhero movies, and we talk about James Gunn. And is it a worry that James Gunn, he didn't preside over The Flash, but turned around and said, "Oh, The Flash is a good movie. You should go and see it. It's going to set up the Gunniverse really well." And Jay thinks it's a pile of shit. Which once again, Jay said it's his opinion. You know,
call me a cunt below.
But I have a very strong point of view on this because, like, I have this thing I said to Jay in the back of my mind. Like, I watch a lot of the superhero stuff. I watched Wakanda Forever. I watched, first, like, Doctor Strange. I was like, Doctor Strange was all right. There's a lot of, like, I thought naff bits in the middle. But then Wakanda Forever, I really didn't like Wakanda Forever. Then, obviously, the Quantumania come out. That was dog shit, terrible. And then I went and watched Guardians of the Galaxy at the cinema, and I absolutely loved it. And it made me realise why I love superhero films. And then I went back and watched 1 and 2 again, and I realised that they are the best Marvel superhero films that have been made.
Quality.
I think they're better than Endgame. I think they're better than Infinity War. They're better than any of the team up movies. Like, they are three.
They build the characters. They literally build the characters.
They're great.
All those films,
the stories and everything. And the third one, if you haven't seen the third one, oh my God, it will pull at the heartstrings. It is a great film. And they've cast almost the perfect actors for the role as well, which is very, very rare that you get it across the board.
Didn't you find that it also taught me that whereas I thought Guardians of the Galaxy was about Peter, it feels now that Guardians of the Galaxy, all 3 films were more about Rocket.
It's Rocket's story, yeah.
It's Rocket's trilogy. It is less about Peter than you would think. I know Peter looks like he's a solid character.
Do you know what's really interesting? And like, spoiler alert in 3, 2, 1, with what happens at the end and where Peter goes at the end. It's not really a spoiler, but where Peter goes, the end credit scene, and they turn around and say, da da da, will blah da da.
Yeah.
This feels like this could be the start of actual Peter's story.
Yes, I can see that because he's willing to come back, and Drax has said nope.
No, that's what I mean. Like, you could tell, you don't need the others now.
No, because you've built Peter as a character. You've built Peter as a character now. So now you can get into a tale and you can learn more about him. And I know people will go, oh, but the whole film's about the second film's about his dad. And he goes, It is. But the whole films are actually about the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
And Rocket is one of the main, if not the main character.
And also, you forget how much in number 2 it plays on, like, it's where you first start finding out the threads of Rocket.
Yeah.
There's whole scenes where Rocket and Yondu are trapped in the on the ship, and they're like imprisoned on Yondu's own ship, and they start
you a professional asshole?
and the evolution in that film of Rocket is massive.
Yeah.
Like, just the whole scenes of when they're like arguing over who's the best pilot, and they're trying to get through the asteroid field and that, which causes them to crash, and then it obviously sets in motion the chain of events and everything, you know. To then obviously what happens, and Rocket always has this kind of, he's vulnerable, but he's very he's always got his defenses up. He's a really vulnerable character, and like I say, heartstrings are massively pulled.
Yeah, I mean, what's one of his lines now? Fucking, I didn't ask to be born. I didn't ask to be ripped apart and then put back together again. Like, it's, I mean, if you haven't watched it, guys, go watch Guardians of the Galaxy 3. It is a
great film. Great. The trilogy is amazing. It really is. And like I say, that gives me the hope, knowing that he's making Superman, knowing that he has got the overarching eye on everything. A little bit worrying that that they might be casting the Flash director for the Batman Beyond. Is it Batman Beyond? I think they're calling it, haven't they?
Batman Brave and the Bold.
Brave and the Bold. That's it. Sorry, not Beyond. That's a little bit worrying. Obviously, I haven't seen the Flash yet. I'm only going off what Jay said. But
he might tell me I'm wrong, but I
may do. Largely, I tend to feel that we agree on most points from everything we've watched, really. So, but yeah, But like I say, But if you take anything away from this podcast about Starship Troopers, it's go and watch Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Go watch Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Avoid the Flash, or watch the Flash. And I would like to read your comments below if you want to tell me how you felt about it.
Agree or disagree?
Guys, I'm not infallible. I'm not infallible. But I am a big. I said at the start of the pod, and I'll say it again now. I love Flashpoint. Flashpoint is one of my favorite DC comics, and what they did to it was abhorrent today. Like, I was devastated because I wanted it to be good. Michael Keaton is fantastic, by the way. But the rest of the film, it was just poor. And I can't get past it. So, again, tell me I'm wrong below. That's fine. I'm not here to be told that I'm correct all the time, not correct all the time. 100%. Everyone has a different opinion about things. And my opinion, unfortunately, today, The Flash was a waste of 2.5 hours of my life. So that's a shame. And I don't say that to be an arsehole. I don't say it to, fuck DC, fuck Snyderverse. But, I say it because, unfortunately, I went in that film today wanting something great, and I got what I felt was terrible.
And the trailer does pump it up to look.
It does. All the best parts of that film are in the trailer.
Which
100%.
is a major problem, and why I tend not to watch I watch the first reveal trailer, and then I tend to steer clear of watching anything else because they always spoil too much shit.
They do. 100%. On that bombshell, we will end this pod now. I have been Firefly Zero, otherwise known as Jay. I've been joined, as always, by my friend, my compadre, my poddy buddy, TJ.
Yeah, thanks guys for watching. Please give a like and subscribe, and if you want to see either of us, you can pop over to our Twitch channels. I'm the proper TJ, and you are
Firefly Zero.
Yeah, boys.
Yeah, boy.
Bye bye.
See you, kids.